Washington, D.C. has the highest intensity of gentrification of any U.S. city. D.C. also saw the most African American residents, more than 20,000 displaced from their neighborhoods, replaced mostly by affluent, whiter newcomers.
I can spot you haters about a mile away. All that talking down, I just accommodate. Talking go-go when you're not from round the way. Fresh up out the water, you won't drown today. Oh, listen, you cannot just be DC now. Wasn't shooting in the gym with me, so watch me. Ow, I deserve a refund. We built the city, now y'all taxing us like we dumb. These bitches wanna fight, I give you all the reason. Look, I ain't asked you for no threesome, please, honey. Always tryna free some, get money, make it sick till your stomach. We got free times, and you know the party isn't over till about threesome. Fucking mean it isn't over until we done. You say there's too much noise in the streets, huh? These out of towners calling the police, huh? They like, oh yeah, that's the ticket. Hell no, don't make me carry one. Yeah, that's the vision. Like Gabby, take it to the light. Yeah, that's the vision. What we cruising is impossible. Yeah, that's the mission. That's the mission. Why you tripping? We been ballin', they been missing. My city dope, like water with the bottle. How you motherfuckers hating on the kitchen? And you know the party isn't over till my threesome. Fucking mean it isn't over until we done. You say there's too much noise in the streets, huh? These out of towners calling the police, huh? Like, whoa, Kemosabe, whoa, whoa. Like, no, Kemosabe. Whoa, Kemosabe, whoa. No, you gotta go, Kemosabe. Whoa, Kemosabe, whoa, whoa. Like, no, Kemosabe. You gotta go, Kemosabe, whoa, whoa. Oh, no, Kemosabe. I can see you haters from the back, yeah. Smiling in my face, then you act fine. My ass is too rare for the back and forth. My ass is too rare for the back and forth. Drink it till I sound like a junk, yeah. Look at what band in the front, yeah. I don't wanna listen, so it's fuck y'all. That's a new impression of the fuck y'all. And you know the party isn't over till my threesome. Fucking mean it isn't over until we done. You say there's too much noise in the streets, huh? These out of towners calling the police, huh? Like, whoa, Kemosabe, whoa, whoa. Like, no, Kemosabe. No, Kemosabe, whoa. No, you gotta go, Kemosabe. Whoa, Kemosabe, whoa, whoa. No, Kemosabe. You gotta go, Kemosabe, roll, roll. Oh no, Kemosabe.
Welcome from Shittz and Giggles, coming to you live and direct from the powerhouse of podcast radio Uncensored Network. I am he and he is me, the P, the double O, the K, the I, the E. Once again, I'm back, officially back on Uncensored Network, but I came back bigger, blacker, and stronger, man. You know, people don't know this, but I came to this podcast business around 2007. Came back again 2009. Came back around 2018. But no, we was 9 to 12. Okay. But so I bought you just always saying something old, something new, something tried, something blue. So no, I said tried because I tried this shit before. You understand? It's a fucking dickhead, man. So basically, something old is I went down to Central America, had to find my man Panama. He was on the beach selling Donald Trump bumper stickers, right? I had to get my man Panama Rome back. What's up, Panama?
Hey, man, we're here in the house.
Hey,
in the neighborhood.
Then in 2009, I ventured out and grabbed two brothers, man, and my man D. Mecca and this mofo sitting next to me. This dude right here, we did about 3 years, 4-hour shows a week for 3 years. Ran it hard, we did what we could do. Matter of fact, we was the first ones above the curve doing remote stuff with just air cards and web cameras, you know what I'm saying?
We were doing podcasts before a podcast was invented.
Before it was. We was way before the curve. Getting that money doing what we was doing. Well, now we back. Like I got my main man, the Mr. Notorious one, Shock B, no cut card with me. What's up, man?
Ain't nothing. I don't got a whole lot to say.
Yeah, not now.
Back,
now, when I said something old, something new, something tried, well, they said, me and Rome, old time. Me and Shaka told her we tried it, we proved it. Now I got something new. I got a cutie on duty with me. Her name is Hill, my girlfriend. Sitting over there looking like Dolly Potter. What's going on, lady?
I can't take the
Dolly crowd goes wild.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah. So what's going on, Rome? Nobody would ever thought this. I knew it was going to happen again. You know what I'm saying? Me and Shaka been talking for months. We're gonna put the old band back together, and we're going to make it happen. But we came back to... I had to come back to the Uncensored Network, man. You know what I'm saying? I told Brian I'll be back. I'm coming back with a bigger crew, you know what I'm saying? I got my man with the old dude. I got the rebel, and I got the rookie with me, you know what I'm saying? Now, let me tell y'all something. Don't take her for granted, man. She's smart. She's a go-getter. She's hungry. She's ambitious. You single, right?
I am, unfortunately.
So for all the fellas that come in, call in, make sure your shit right. Because you can't catfish her. Understand that shit. Make sure your credit right and your motherfucking FICO scores and all that shit's right because she's a go-getter. But like I say, this is for Shits and Giggles. We here every week on Uncensored Network, man. Like I say, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to laugh a lot. But most of all, we just going to hear just try to tease your mental stability a little bit. A little bit of mental foreplay, a little orgasm, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of all, we just trying to empower the people, So, Ron, what you got for us, man? Why don't you lead off, man?
Oh, you want me to lead off?
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
old man first.
We're going to change about this old man shit, man.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, look, I'm 53.
Elders,
I got about
elders,
30 more summers left. You know what I'm saying?
Respect wisdom.
Okay, so, I know you got about 20 more summers left, champ. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, do what you do. Talk to me.
Down here, they're turning to 40.
40, yeah, I know that's right, man.
And life's extended. No, I was just hoping, how we roll. My whole purpose in life has been to empower my people, Black people. So anything I do, that's what it's about. And when you talk to me, when we were talking about starting this up again, that's what I shared with you. Before we had the historian on our show, and we're always talking about what position we're in and what we can do to improve ourselves. So that's the whole concept behind 3EO, which is Third Eye Open, to look at things from a different perspective, so we can get a broader concept, like 30,000 feet. And looking down. So I just wanted to get started, just talking about where we are today.
30,000 feet, that's too fucking high in the air for me, goddamn.
Nah, but you get a bird's eye view of everything.
Shit, I'm a short mother. I stand on the curb, get a bird's eye view.
Yeah, but that's when you're looking at the ants. When you're looking at the giants, you got to be high.
Yeah.
That's right.
So the thing I wanted to start off with, I hope Brian has the image that I have of the number one killer of our people. We're always talking about black on black crime. That seems to be a big topic or big phrase that we talk about. And I'm 100 advocate that black on black crime is bad in any form or fashion. But one thing we have to realize, well, what is that? What does that look like? So if Brian can put up the chart that I sent him about the number one killer, is Brian there?
Yeah, he's putting up there.
It's up there. You
Okay.
got it up.
All right. When you put it up, what would you say, Shaka? Number one killer of before you look at the picture, before you look at what I have to go up.
I mean, I probably would have said heart disease.
Heart disease. What would you say, Pookie?
Baby mamas. Child support shit. I don't know.
Give me something good. Give me something good, Shania.
Hill would say the lack of knowledge.
The lack of knowledge is the number one killer of
The
black
lack
people.
of knowledge, because people die for the parish of not having knowledge of what is actually taking them out of here.
Okay. Well, once we get this chart up, it'll show you the breakdown. The things that we talked about: drugs, black on black violence, hospitals, different things. But I'm trying to hold this until you actually see the number. But when you look at it,
I want to quibble with that, but I'll let you go ahead and finish though.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Shaka?
I see the number. We see the graphic, so I see the number. I said I want to quibble with it, but I'll let you finish though.
Okay. Oh, you see it?
I see it. Yeah.
Oh, we see it.
Okay.
We see it.
Okay. The number one killer of black people in the United States, year in, year out, is abortions. That kills more than the top 15 causes of death for African American or black people, however you want to call it. So this just kind of points to where we put our focus to, things that are going on around us that we aren't really aware of. And I spent 30 years working with television in some form or fashion, and I understand the power of media. And
You said abortion was the number one, right?
I'm sorry?
You said abortions, right?
Abortions, yes.
Oh, shit.
The number one killer, year in, year out, of black people.
I've been conspiracy to few of them crimes. Fuck.
Yeah. I can't. Well, okay.
You know, my girlfriends and I often say, and this is something that a woman probably should not say on the air, but we would all have an entire school bus of children if it was not for Dr.
Chop shop.
in Alexandria, Virginia.
Man.
We would all have a whole school bus of children because we use abortion as a form of birth control. Not proud to say it. As a mature woman, I tied my tubes at 26 years old, so I would not have to use that as an option to abort a child, but it's what happened. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me just add to that. Being a veteran of Roe v. Wade myself, you know, I paid for a couple myself. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that shit, right?
Not proud of it at all.
But abortion is not the problem. Like first of all, they're fetuses, right? You're not. I vehemently disagree that an abortion, of a child.
Say that word again.
Is a
Vehemently disagree.
vehemently.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that strongly enough
disagree.
that I don't consider a child a fetus. First of all, when you're talking about the death of a person, a human being, right, a fully formed human being that has a family, loved ones, there's effects that death has that an abortion simply does not have. I would say, and again, people may disagree with me. Most people that have abortions probably should have them. Like it's not like we're not missing those 259,000 whatever. I'm not missing those fetuses at all. Like they wasn't promised to be great saviors of the race. I'm much more concerned about the HIV deaths, the drug-induced deaths, the homicides, the diabetes deaths. Those are preventable.
Those things are part of genocide.
Those
things
things
were created.
I'll end here, right? If you compare abortions now to what they were, say, 20 years ago, they're much less because women are smarter now, men are smarter now. They're taking more precautions. So it's not even to me, it's not even a legitimate argument. It's a right-wing white supremacist.
Do you think when men and women are smarter, Shaka? And I do apologize for interrupting
that's
you.
fine.
Or
shut up.
because it's the morning after pill that you don't have to have
I think
an abortion.
It's a lot of things.
You get the morning
As you
after
start,
pill.
It's a lot of things, though.
affecting our bank account, our pull-out game gets a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, look, the birth rates are down.
You guys been sloppy forever. The pull-out game ain't never been good. Come on, Horace. Come on now. Come on. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Pull-outs.
I mean, I've had more people blame people for taking a cost on their life or saying their life has been destroyed because they lied about taking Tic Tacs. And the man, I said, if you've been there, then you can't blame the woman. What are you talking about? If you've been there, then you can't deny it. The only way you can say you were not a party to the subject is if you've never been there. Have you been there? If you've been there, then own what you've done.
I think that's the larger problem. Like when you mention that, and I don't mean it to.
Is that a problem, or is it something dealing with the fact? The facts are the facts that can't be argued.
No. It's the part of the problem is there are men like right now, and I noticed I was on Clubhouse earlier today. I don't know if y'all.
I'm not sure what Clubhouse is. I used to go to a Clubhouse to play when I was a kid.
It's an audio app, man. It's toxic as fuck. Like it's like if you think
I like to stay away from things that are toxic.
Think of Facebook like times 1,000, which is toxicity, like just ignorance, like black ignorance. Right?
You like that, Shaka?
No, I'm a It's like hey, we all got rubberneck, right? We all see an accident, you know.
We don't pay.
It's
You don't
like,
see what the fuck going on.
so
You know
I'm a
what
rubbernecker, so I see drama, and I'm gonna throw it back to you.
They say,
Jerome.
come on to the other
I
side.
want Jerome
Come
to
on
finish
the
his
other
point.
side.
But I'm just saying, I think the bigger problem in Black America is Black men not willing to take responsibility and accountability, and part of that leads to abortion, and might lead to less abortions if we are more responsible and take leadership in our community.
What you think about the horse?
And I want to hear Jerome. I mean,
Oh, yeah, Jerome, we do apologize.
No,
That's what it's for. It's a conversation
I
starter.
know he
Make this
disagrees
rich.
with what he heard.
It's rich.
Yeah.
This is
Enjoy it.
Black excellence. It's going to be
So
rich
if
tonight.
more men today is like right now at 53, if I was here
That's
at
all.
that time, I'd be like, I should have never fucked that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't have.
Why did
And
I
you know
fuck
what
that
she
bitch?
said? She
would've
probably said to herself, I should have never let that loser ass motherfucker fuck me either, because he ain't gonna be nothing
depends where
but
she
a
at.
Oh, it depends. Whole
person.
time out.
And
Where is she
in
now?
hindsight,
What was she drinking
she
then?
said,
What was the
hey,
circumstance?
that's why I'm here.
You know?
That's why I'm here. As a matter of fact, most women, if we could all roll back the hands of time, we wouldn't have let any of you grimy, low down dudes touch us.
Actually,
But
y'all don't even count us in your record count anyway. So y'all already erased us anyway. So
well, those are your
It
thoughts,
never
and those
happened.
are your words, not ours. Speak
No,
for
I heard
yourself.
you. No, I
Those
heard
are
you
your
just
stuff.
said.
Why we gotta be grimy and low down? At the time we were kings, but now we grimy. Y'all
I don't know
changed
if I
all
ever
the
called a guy
you
king,
know.
but I can tell you what I call you now.
Oh boy! After the
I
trip
call
to the
you
chop
friend.
shop,
I
he's a
call you
motherfucker, know what I'm
friend
saying?
because I have not allowed the world to break me
Dr.
from
Rome,
being
go
a
ahead, give us-
sister,
I'm sorry.
a sister or a partner or an individual, a woman on the face of this earth who respects the Black man. We still love you guys. We just want you to be right. That's all.
I agree.
We just
But
want you to be right. That's all.
we trying to be right. We actually are right.
You don't try to do anything. Either do it or you don't. So you're going to be right or you're not.
Hey, Dr. Rome, go ahead
Yes.
and give us
Yes,
your rebuttal to our rebuttal.
Well, not necessarily
damn.
rebuttal, but I just
Pandora's
look at
box.
things. One thing you're not going to get from me. I'm not a Democrat. And I'm not a Republican. So the talking points don't apply to me. I speak from my experience and my perspective. So I'm not a member of either one of those parties. Let me put it that way, just to clear that up. And I think the biggest issue that we have in our community is accountability, and that's a man and a woman, Black man and a Black woman responsibility. When we're having abortions, there are steps along the way, as someone mentioned earlier about the next morning pill.
Yes.
That's an option. A condom is an option. Birth control pill.
Them motherfuckers, man. My dick
Well,
got ass.
it's like this. Is that
I'm allergic to
I mean,
latex.
and it comes back to us being accountable. If I don't
You're right.
want to have a child, I'm going to make sure I do what I need to do to protect myself. That's accountability.
That's
So
it
now-
and that's all.
I'm sorry.
I
What'd you
said
say?
that's it and that's all.
Well, sometimes
Accountability.
it be that late night where you've been waiting on her for 6 months, and the condoms across the hall, across the other side of the room, and then you be like, you know something? If I get up, she might change her mind.
Can I ask you a
But if
question,
I don't get
Pookie?
up,
Can
it
I
might
ask you a
change my
question?
life. Yeah.
Does that make you laugh?
Nah, don't make me. That's just true shit though.
But you know what they say? What'll make you laugh will make you cry. All those 18 years of child support payments or letting the white man determine how you deal with your child and how you take care of them appropriately will make you change the way you see that condom across the hallway.
But you know what's crazy? So let's go back to the child support system. It's fucked up for the dudes who do the right things. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come out of a divorce, you're going to pay child support. That's in the marriage right there.
That is not always the case.
you're
The
gonna-
man
Not
does not
necessarily.
always
Not
have to
necessarily,
pay if
no.
he is the proper caregiver and he's the
So-
better
So
parent.
what I agreed on,
That is not the
I
case.
said I'll pay whatever. Just give me equal rights.
Well, I have a question, bro. I mean, unrelated to what he just said, but let's say abortion is ending, which is they're trying to do right now. Like, well, how does that materially change how does it change the material existence for Black people? Like, how does that help us? Like,
Well,
if
first-
we bring down those other
right.
murder rates, those other statistics, I see that as
Well-
being more important than stopping abortion. What
Well,
say you?
We're going to an extreme when you say get rid of all abortions. I just said it was the number one killer. So of course there are times, for me, and this is just my perspective, when you have a rape, or you have a mother who have real mental issues,
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, what if we end all this high rate of abortion, like, as you say, like, how does that help our community? Like, do those babies being born to women that don't want kids help the community?
Well, the benefit is, one, when we can avoid that. First of all, when we talk about the other community, what they see is we have no discipline. We can't control our dicks. We can't control.
We say can't control our dicks.
I would like to add something for 5 seconds, if you will.
Bring that.
I will come quickly to my point.
Hey, watch it. Say,
that's right. I said that. I inadvertently. Okay.
People watching. They gonna
you'll edit that. Thank you.
That's part of the problem.
It came out of my mouth, so I said it. Here's the thing, guys, and here's the thing. I think that my African American brothers and sisters miss. We are not really controlling the laws and the things or the rules that are governing what we can and cannot do. So we believe, and we're having this conversation as if we're in control. The white man, 2520 white T, whatever you want to call them, the lower whites, LWs, don't care if we have kids or not. They're concerned, the white man, these people that are in Congress doing whatever they want to do right now, they're concerned that their lily whites women don't want to push babies into this world, and they don't want them babies sucking on their titties because it's going to make it drop and make it look real crazy and stupid. So they're not saying that they want to control abortion for the black population or the Hispanic population, because they know we're willing to drop them at the drop of a dime. They don't want their wives to be able to have any more abortions because their race is at jeopardy of being extinct. So controlling this abortion law really has nothing to do with black, Hispanic, Latino, or anybody else. Controlling the abortion law is saying our white women think that they are too good. Their little precious bodies are too good to be stretched out. Their breasts are too good to be sucked on. In order to bring these babies into the world. Can I say something about that? Sure, go right ahead.
I seen women with no kids have some ugly titties. You know what I'm saying?
So there you have it, Comedy Central. But the reality is, the issue is not that they're worried about us killing our kids. Why? They don't want us. They've already done a good job. They took us, stripped us from Africa. They put us on the slave ship, planked us, brought us over here, stole it from India. From the Indians. And then they made us build the country for them. They're like, okay, we done with your dumb black ass niggas. We don't need you anymore. They don't care if we kill our kids. You know what they care about? They care about whether or not they can carry on, because they know that those white women are like, they at the abortion clinics quicker and faster than we are. That's where we learned it from. We have learned these bad habits from them.
And let me add something to that. Well, good. Let me add to that and say this. That is true. There's a percentage of them that are motivated by that, but there's a larger percentage. The reason why it's the reason why it's an issue now is because it's a political wedge tool. Mm-hmm. It's the way you can coalesce the religious white to vote, to come in the polls. Okay. Because they're not doing and again, I understand you're not a Republican, and I'm gonna say I'm not a Democrat, but I vote Democrat, right? Only because the Republican Party today is a fascist, right? So I see that. So, but anyway, that's my point is that
they say stay focused.
They use that issue and gay marriage and all these other social issues to coalesce their base of racist, ignorant white people. So you have white people that actually go vote strictly on abortion, nothing else. Okay, they'll say they're pro-life, but they'll vote for war. They'll vote for all kind of shit that fucks up people's lives, right? But they say they are Republicans or right-wingers or conservatives because of abortion. So that's that, even that's that you put up, I challenge that stat. I don't even think it's true. Like first of all, a fetus is not a life. So to call it murder is one in itself is false. Secondly, like she said, it's more white women that have abortions than black women. Far more. It's not even close.
I'm sorry, say it again.
White women. They have abortions far more than black women.
That's not true.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. I promise
Check
you.
it out. I just checked this today.
The stats y'all look at are like from Planned Parenthood and other abortion places that they serve it because these women, these black women, these poor women don't have doctors. They don't have private doctors they can go to have their abortion. Mm-hmm. So a lot of those stats are they're jaded, and I respect your opinion. But like from
okay.
From my
go ahead.
But I'll end there. Go ahead.
Hey, look, man. I'm anything that, and this is, this is our first time together. I'm not pulling these numbers out my ass. Before I come on here, I go and get these numbers. I get the receipts. And
who produced that?
31%.
Who produced that stat?
Break that down. Where'd you get it from?
CDC.
They said consider your source.
Yeah, CDC.
CDC, okay.
So
the CDC considered abortion murder? I don't think that's true though. I don't think they consider abortion murder. The CDC.
No.
The point
The numbers
I think
are the
Jerome
number
said
of
was
abortions.
what was taking us out, and we can
The
go
numbers-
back to that.
No,
right?
it actually said murder.
The numbers of abortion.
Right here.
That's what I'm talking
Number
about.
of one,
The
number one
numbers and-
killer in the black community.
That is, that's
And the
that's
deaths,
selective.
of black people, African Americans in the United States. See, we've got to learn more about the history of this country and ourselves. You've heard of Margaret Sanger.
We know her well.
Eugenics. That's the model that the Germans, that Hitler used in order to decimate the Jews. They learned that from the United States and how the United States treats black people. And so eugenics, Margaret Sanger is the founder of Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood, the purpose, 85%, these are the numbers, man, 85% of the abortion clinics are within walking distance of a black community. 85% of them.
Well, let me ask you that. When you say abortion clinics, liquor stores, check cashing, laundromats, and churches. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you,
And the crack dealer.
on Natalie Helen, from Natalie Helen with Burroughs
Yeah,
to
Natalie Helen Burroughs.
Like 20
to
churches,
Yeah.
motherfucking Minnesota
Minnesota
Avenue.
Avenue.
It's like
It's
20
like 20
churches.
churches,
And like a 6-block radius is 20 fucking churches. You understand what I'm saying? So why is that? I mean, laundromats, churches, but why is all that shit, why is it all in our community?
Okay, let me finish on abortion, then we'll go to that. Okay. And one of the things is understand that by the year 2040, the United States is going to be predominantly blacks and Hispanics. White folks know that.
Well, they know that.
And
of course.
with eugenics, the purpose is to cut our population. When we get with a white person, we have a child with a white person, that child is
He's
black.
black. Yeah.
That child is not white. We're dominant. They know that. They know it. They know how they're recessive.
They know.
Dr. Rome, to my point, that's why I said what I said, which is fact, and I will research it and bring that fact and information to you.
Bring that shit
The
back.
white man is not concerned about abortion for us. He is concerned that his white woman does not want to spread her legs and push that human being into the world. That's
Population.
what the real issue is. The issue is not that we are willing to squeeze our legs and break the neck of a child coming into the world. The issue for the white man is he can't control his own white Dolly Parton.
We seen that in the movie Life.
But
Yes,
you have,
he did.
We
but
seen the movie
if
Life.
every white woman in the world had a baby and every black woman in the world had a baby, how would we stand?
That's not what
I'm
happened.
going to ask you the question because I
No,
don't have the
no.
answer.
Don't ask me a question. Answer the question
So
first.
if every white woman and every black person,
If you ask the question of a black woman, I would tell you we'll stand
No,
strong
because
we are strong, we are
I'll
diligent.
answer the
Question.
question. I would say we're headed towards a dystopian age because right now, the more people get into the middle class and upper class, they stop having kids. Like my parents had 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because we were fucking poor. I lived in Brooklyn, right? So we live in the suburbs. We there's other things to do other than fuck. Like when you broke and you live in debt, like in the third world,
Slow
like
down,
India,
Shock B, slow
they
down,
don't have
slow
anything else to
down.
do but fuck and do shit like that,
talking Shock
right?
B?
They can't go on vacations. They can't
told
they
me.
don't have luxuries, right?
Come on,
So
help me out.
that's what's driving the birth rate.
You help
Not
me out.
like abortion. Abortion is like so minute when it comes to the dent in the human population. Like birth rates are down in America. Why? Because people are doing better now. Like we do not have to. Like I do not want to have 6 kids like my fucking parents. That's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna fuck this
That's
condom
nuts.
up.
Like yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there and spend
So
8
if I have to
hours.
have 6 abortions in order to have 6 kids,
I
a
think
nigga gonna have 6
that
abortions.
once to have children is an emotion. It's not based on intellect. I think it's an emotion. I wanted to have 10 kids. I happened to have fallen short. I wanted to have 10 kids.
By who? Same nigga?
Why not?
Shit.
We ain't man, 10 kids by 10 of them niggas.
I was gonna have a rainbow tribe of children. I was gonna have all mine by the same guy. Listen, I have 2 children. They're by the same man, and I'm happy about it. I would have given him 10 babies. Things just didn't work out, and I had enough sense to know it was not going to work in my favor or for my children's favor if I continue to have kids by him. So I cut my losses at 2. And we are whole. I mean, what's wrong with that?
You was done. You was cool.
That was it. Tied my tube, checked out at 26.
Semen and eggs are they're not finite materials. Anybody can have a baby. Like it's not like the world is ending and we need more kids. Like those those babies that are aborted probably need to be aborted. Their parents did not want to have them. Like and nothing worse than having these parents to have kids and raise them to be animals. Because they don't like them. They don't like their situation. That's what's happening. Like, I'm not saying that would happen to all those kids, but I'm saying, but that is part,
Do you have
part
kids?
of that number.
Do you have children?
I don't.
I welcome you the day that you have some to have this conversation again.
I don't want that motherfucker. You want to babysit my kids?
No, I'm on, the point I'm only trying to make is that we're not missing those aborted fetuses. We're really not. That's not what we're missing.
You aren't missing.
Are you missing them?
Our community.
You have no idea. You don't even know what that aborted fetus would have brought into this world.
We don't. And
here's the thing. The people, if you look at it, people who have the right of life, who were not aborted, are some of the first ones to say.
But time out, Rome. It's 2 motherfuckers.
We're the only ones that
It's 2 motherfuckers that you see together. It's like they should not have a kid. That shit would be born without a chance.
Hey, Rome, we were at the Kettering Middle School together, right?
We was all together.
Remember my kids in the IEP kids, the self-contained. Like, what if they was having babies? Like what if they
having babies now?
They were, unfortunately, yeah. I'm not trying to be funny about it, but I just think that we put too much emphasis.
So what would be wrong with that, man?
Time out, Joe. So you remember?
Wait. I'm asking a question. Nobody answering the question.
What would be wrong is like people, 2 irresponsible people raising kids. Like that's what we had. Like across the 90s, the 80s, 90s, that crack era, we had babies having babies, right? And what they produce, right? A lot of unproductive kids, a lot of kids that fill the prison system, the juvenile court system. Today,
why was that? What was the cause?
Because they weren't responding. They had babies too soon. A lot of them had babies at teens.
Shit, Jerome, first time I walked in Shaka classroom and I saw them with the hammer and screwdrivers building shit, I was like, oh, fuck no. Get that shit out there, motherfucker ass.
At some point, as adults, and the issue that we have in our community, I'm going to say it again, is accountability and responsibility. And if we lay down with somebody and we know that we can make a baby, just like if you lay down with somebody and they got AIDS, and then you wind up with AIDS. Well, you should go to the clinic and just off yourself. No, you shouldn't have got AIDS. You should have known that this person had AIDS. There was a possibility of you catching it, and don't lay down with it. You got to be accountable.
I agree.
But that's market advice.
We keep wanting to start, look out in the osmos and make when man to man. And the reason why we're in the situation we are today, where we have all this drama going on and this irresponsibility and this thugging and stuff, is because the man is not in the house with the black woman. The reason why the man is not in the house with the black woman is because the black woman don't want to be a black woman. She want to be.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. You got a black woman sitting here
on
this.
I will not
allow you. You
Speak on that shit.
You must.
Bang bang.
Let me finish. Let me finish. And I welcome. Let me
come quickly to your point.
Let the man cook.
Yeah.
Listen up. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
The black woman doesn't want to do what?
Hey, black woman. You next. Let the black man finish. We're not
gonna
cut black men off on the floor.
And this is one of
what the fuck.
And Shanita.
Facts are facts.
No. I really want to hear
you. Shanita.
What I want to say to you guys is, if you start a fight, you got to fight. And I'm from the country. I like a good fight. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You sure you want to fight?
No, I'm not necessarily on his side. But I want to fight though.
There's not a man alive scared of you.
Yeah. Hey, Jerome, go ahead, finish, please.
I'm just telling you honest.
That's what your mouth say.
Hey, Shanita, you next. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Rome. No. I really want you to flush it out, and I want you to respond.
No.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
I can't wait.
Go ahead. First of all, I'm not gonna fuss with anybody. We can have a conversation back and
bring
forth.
this shit on, man.
Rome.
I need a goddamn drink.
Now, this is what we're gonna do.
Listen up. Here's the point I'm making. I grew up
The women are not
In
shit.
DC, I grew up
what
in
I
DC. I grew up in DC playing ball, all that kind of stuff with boys.
heard. Me.
Hey,
Ah.
Janita, chill.
Hey,
Chill.
You see why we don't have black women? Babies is
So
supposed to
let me
women,
say this.
goddamn.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Shut
Let me
up.
say this.
Y'all
Janita,
talking about me. I thought I was gonna be the one, right? Look, see,
Damn.
look, I'm the voice of reason. Look at that shit.
And
go for
and,
it.
and Shanita.
Yes.
Shanita.
My name is Hill, by the way.
We call her Hill.
Sorry, Hill.
Yeah, we call her Hill.
Girlfriend's girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
only
Okay.
process the one.
I call you Hill from now. So
So break this
I
shit
grew
down
up. I grew
to
up
it.
with boys,
I don't need no
and
help.
when I playing ball and all that stuff.
Watch
when
how
I
you
got
say that. I
married,
grew up with boys.
I had-
Grew up with it. Say it.
I got married. I got
Shit.
3 daughters. 3 daughters and a wife in the house. That was the most. I didn't have any sisters. No, my sisters were older, much older. And so my first experience being around girls like that every day was with my daughters. And the thing that I noticed,
What
and
school you
Shaka
go
and,
to?
and Pookie will
Hey, can I ask you something? What fuck school you go to?
support this. And so what I'm saying is, when guys get together, we understand if we go to the ballpark and we're gonna play ball, and I got the basketball, and we're gonna play a one-on-one, the 3 of us. We're gonna pick who's gonna play. First one to shoot it, first one to make it playing, second one to make it playing. It's my ball. They shoot first, they make it. I don't play. I understand that. It's my ball. I don't take my ball and say I'm going home. I don't do that. I know I lost, so they're gonna go ahead and play, and I got next. That's how we do it together. We work it out. If I bitch and complain about it, they gonna call me a sissy or punk. Hey man, you didn't make it,
Kick
so
your
you don't
ass and
play.
take your ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way it is. Okay, now, so after I had my daughter, she was 5 years old. She called up a girlfriend to come over and play dolls. The girlfriend comes over. I come to the door and look in the room, watch them playing. My daughter got her doll baby down there with the doll house and everything, dressing her up in the clothes and everything. The other friend, she's got her doll baby down there. She's got the little Corvette and everything with the bathing suit and all that kind of stuff. They sitting side by side. Side by side, each got their own doll. Each of them playing with their own doll. They're not playing together. They're playing in the same space.
But you know what you said about what's crazy
not
about
playing
that?
together.
Women were
the
taught
point I'm
that
making
shit.
the point I'm making is, here's the point I'm making. When guys, particularly married, if we're to get married, Shanita, I expect you my teammate. You and I sit down together and we say we're gonna do this. I turn my back on you, I walk away, you go over that way. I expect you to do what you said you were gonna do.
Shut your
That's what I
fucking
expect
mouth.
from
Still be
you.
barefoot
No
and
conversation.
Shut your
I
mouth
expect that.
and do what the fuck
I
you
demand
say.
that from you.
You
Now,
heard
when
it
I
said,
come back,
shut your mouth.
and okay, we ain't gonna spend no money. This is what we're trying to get a new car. We're trying to get a house. You done went out and bought shoes. You done bought clothes. You done bought makeup. You done bought hair. You done bought
Yeah,
nails.
look at
Turn
you.
around, you done spent that
Bad
money.
as shit.
Pretty, but
I
you
got a
ain't
problem. but wait a minute, with you, that's cool. So here's what I'm saying. Shanita. When you get together, men are ready for a team. We're ready for a team. When women don't come with that same mindset, you've grown up, having your way, doing everything the way you want to do it. And now when this man is ready to rock and roll and want you in on this, you bucking and giving lip, and I don't feel like doing that. Why I got to do that? All that mess.
You might gotta turn
what
the fan up so
all
you
I'm
get
saying
warm.
is, and when I said what I said, as far as women wanting to really come in and give everything, because today's women want to be independent. I want to be strong. And you can't do that on a team. There's not a team that survives, that
Hey,
thrives.
say that what you said before you went to that. I said what I said.
So the point I'm making
What's
is
the one
that,
that trying to be
and we
strong?
hear it all the
Yeah.
time. And you probably gonna come back with independent, I'm
Hill.
strong, and do this. Men don't want that on their team. We don't want that attitude on our team. We want a team member. So
You got something to say
so
about that?
that's the point I'm making as far as how we are on the
Because your
same
nose
page.
is running. Goddamn it.
Get it?
That's my
Get
point.
Get it?
No, that's my point. That's my point. So go ahead, Shanita.
Go ahead,
Is that
Shanita.
all?
Go ahead with your shit.
Come on.
Is that all?
Come on to Shits and Giggles.
Is
Come
that
on.
all you have to say?
No,
I
yeah,
said-
but
I said go ahead,
finish. You
Shanita.
want to rebuttal? Go ahead.
He
What's
said
You said
what
go ahead,
he had
Shanita.
said. Okay. So here's the thing, guys.
Okay.
Had this conversation. It was a very interesting conversation with a really good friend earlier today, and I'm glad you brought this topic up because it actually hones in on what my friend and I were talking about.
Male or female?
Female. As a matter of fact, I have
It don't count then.
Well, that shit don't count.
multiple
What's a
conversations
female?
with
You
male
gotta have a
and
twig and
female,
Dinglebergs.
and some of
Come
them
on.
are probably listening in
Was she
right
married?
now.
Did her husband approve of what she said?
So what you said, here's the thing. And so what you said is kind of one-sided.
I'm just telling you how we feel.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
I understand how you feel.
No, I'm telling you what happens. It's not how we think. This is our
First
mindset.
of all, nothing's one-dimensional, and so if we really want to have a real conversation, then you have to be willing to understand that what has happened in your house has not happened in everyone else's house. And with respect,
Shots fired.
with
Bang,
respect
bang.
to the fact that you probably have taken a poll of many individuals, I respect this conversation that we're having, and I hope the same way I listen to you, because it's 2 ears and 1 mouth. We can listen more than we can talk if we really try to. Then I'm going to say some things in the same way I sat patiently and listened to you.
You see that? She just
then
shushed
I
me,
would
man.
wish that
She
you
must
say,
have got no husband.
wait.
Why let him talk about
I've
that?
had 2 of those, Shock, B. And the truth be told, the reason why I don't have them any longer is because one tried to take my life and the other one was an imposter. And so I showed up appropriately for both of them, and I can have that conversation on another talk show.
Yeah,
I
gotta
showed
interpret
up.
that
I
one.
know. Calm down. Bring yourself together. And so
She checked both of us,
at the end
goddammit.
at the end of the day, with all things being said and done, it doesn't really matter. I had a conversation with God one day with my second husband, and the conversation went like this. I said, God, because I pray morning, noon, and night. That's what good Christian women do when they want to be a good supporting cast and role to their husbands, right?
Amen. Say amen.
And we stay on our hands and our knees. And I said, God, why is it that every time I bring something to this man, he wants to make me feel like I'm crazy, or it makes me feel like I'm crazy, because whatever God brings to me, he says, oh, I already had that idea. Heal, a.k.a. your girlfriend's girlfriend, Shanita. And I'm thinking something is wrong with this picture, because I'm praying morning, noon, and night. And God said this to me. He said, you're not crazy. He said, the man is the head, right? Your man is the head of you. And I have all respect for that. He said, but I took it to your man, but because he's passive and he's lazy and he's not forthcoming and he's not diligent in the things that I bring him.
God said all that?
He said it to me. And you know what? He said it to me. And he said, because you all are one, you not from the bottom, you not from the top, or you from this side of him. You are his equal. He says, I bought it to you. And because you're not a procrastinator, cut it out. Because you're not a procrastinator, and because you're not the person who's going to sit there and let something that's brilliant die in the fire because you don't want to make it happen. My husband and my ex-husband and I had this kind of tension. I was like, Negro, what's really going on? We sit here and have these conversations, but when I bring something to you, you're like, oh yeah, I thought of that. I'm thinking every time I say something, you say you thought of it. If you thought of it, nigga, why you ain't make it happen? You didn't make it happen because you were not diligent about the business of God. Then this is where the problem comes in the African-American relationship family. White women don't care. They like, oh, we've been stealing people, robbing people my husband gonna steal and rob and rape the white black woman. We're gonna be good no matter what happens. We have a different plight in life. We as black women have a different situation that's going on, okay? We had to let the little white boys and kids and little girls sucking our titties feed their kids and get up the next day and go do what it is we had to do. Not yet. You let him speak and you're gonna let me talk too. So with that being said, the situation is this. When God speaks to the black man, he does not always answer the call. God goes to the man first. He doesn't come to the woman. But if the man does not answer the call and the woman is diligently seeking him, then she hears it and she's like, okay, honey, the man becomes resentful. The man becomes resentful of his freaking woman. And we can talk about this too, because then we got a bigger problem. The black woman now travels into this far off place and becomes super successful. And then the black man talking about, oh, she thinks she all that. Oh, she got this. Or F her, whatever her money owed. We are 101 years outside of the 19th Amendment. A woman didn't even have the right to vote.
Do you have a man now?
100. Yeah, listen, here's the funny thing. I can have Hispanic, Black, Jamaican. They come all the time, but I'm selective and I'm smart and I'm not desperate. This is what they do. Now you're becoming dismissive. Don't do it because you're going to pay for it later. Don't do it. You're going to pay for it later. I guarantee you that. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, black women are so willing to be submissive. We are so willing to sit at our husbands, boyfriends, the men's feet that God has provided for us. But you guys, I'm not suggesting that I don't do that. A lot of people like to talk about make things all inclusive. I don't do that. You have to understand, and we don't want to just accept anything.
But y'all have, though.
But you-
No, time out. Y'all have accepted some bullshit.
Well, the
and then when certain
reason
dudes
being
come along,
hard is because Pookie is because if it's not correct, it's not
time
correct.
Out. In every woman's life, you had two motherfuckers. You had the villain and you had the hero. And the good motherfucker always gonna be in the middle.
You've been telling that story all your life. You can tell it anytime you want. It's
once you
okay.
get that first hero, he's never gonna be the hero again.
Yeah, let me say this though. In her defense, right?
Oh, now you're in her defense.
No. Let me be real. Like we came up during a time where we was able to do a lot of shit.
And you
that
got away with it.
I got away with it. Hey, let me finish. I'm on your side. That's right. Like we slept with a lot of women that probably didn't deserve. We just
Say that
sleep with
again.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Again.
We did a lot of shit. We crossed a line. We crossed a lot of lines that today niggas can't cross. And a lot
Cross
of
them
niggas.
if you want to, it ain't
I
gonna
mean,
work
they
out
can,
in your
but you know,
favor.
it's not working for them no more. Like what worked for us back in the '90s and in the early 2000s don't work for these
What
niggas.
is it that worked for you back
What
in
do
the
you mean?
90s?
What do you mean?
The fact
Shaka?
it was a numbers game. It was a
What do you mean?
Numbers
What do you
game
mean?
with what?
It was a numbers game. So it was a numbers game. It was like, look,
You want to fight with me hard?
it's like the ratio. The ratio was set that if we go in a club, going to college, going anywhere, going on vacation, it's gonna be far more. Even today, it's gonna be far more beautiful black women than you say beautiful black men. That's worthy of your time. So we had the pick of the litter, and y'all didn't. But now we're in a day to where y'all had leveled up. Like over the last 20 years,
Yes, we have.
a lot of niggas was.
How come they're not getting married, Shaka?
I mean, hold on.
A lot of men became
Hold
gay.
on. I'll get there too, right? But
Okay.
over the last
Why
20
you ain't
years.
getting married, Shot?
Oh, actually, I'm
No, not
engaged,
you.
so I'm getting married.
Not
so.
you, the women. I'm talking
How
about the women.
I said, well, I don't. We don't get it in. That's the patriarchy.
I wasn't looking for your ring. What are you
did.
talking
look,
about?
You look. Anyway.
sensitive.
Back to.
I'm sensitive. You
I'm sensitive. I mean,
Dad,
don't
what's
you-
going on
this
with
is the era
you?
of the sensitive man.
You
We
need to
don't
go
y'all
see
want us
the
to be sensitive?
therapist.
Don't y'all?
Oh,
Nah.
Lord.
Actually, I got one too. I do
Good
that
for
too.
you.
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
God.
doing, and which brings me to my point, in that over the last 20 years, women have been doing the work. Black men have not, and we gotta accept that shit. Like they,
Did
women,
you see that, Horace? Did you hear that?
she gonna let me finish,
Yeah.
or she one of women,
Yeah.
right?
You heard that, right?
Women have been doing the work, right? So like we have.
What work? What work?
as-
What work you talking?
Well, one sisterhood. Like if you look over the last 20 years, look how many niggas are in jail and in a cemetery because they was too emotional. Like we talk about women being emotional, but what about the emotional nigga that kills niggas off the whim, off some stupid shit, right? So that's happened. Like that's a norm. That's something that was like goes back into the 70s, and
Well,
all
what's
this time,
causing that?
hold on, all this time. They have been doing the work. They have been forming bonds, sisterhoods that we have not. We're only just discovering to do that shit now. We're only doing that now.
See, they got motherfuckers to
Doing
talk.
what?
Men didn't know how to
I'm
talk
saying,
to each other.
it's not without
Doing
reason.
what? Doing what?
It's not without reason. Like as black men, we are the enemies of the state. Like number one. So we've been targeted since the 13th Amendment. Like so, let's keep it real. It's structures in place that. So, but what we're doing and what you're doing, what I feel like you're doing right now is blaming our sisters when there's a structure in place that's
Thank
doing
you.
it. That's
Thank
feeding
you.
this, right?
Thank
And it's
you.
not our
Can we get
sisters.
the audience?
It's not our
Woo!
sisters
Thank
doing this,
you.
right? And we gotta look inside and say a lot of black men are just failures, and we don't want to look at ourselves and say, look, you know what? This shit is because we came out like patriarchy is not our friend. Like we take a lot of our cues from white men, and white men are the most disgusting human beings on this planet.
I agree.
Okay,
I
so when
agree.
black men emulate white men, we're destroying our community. So when we sometimes we gotta better interrogate some of the talking points we propagate, and and realize its origin.
And what was that word you just said? again?
So
propagate.
Like the origin of a lot of our arguments. The origin of this argument that women somehow are the reason why our community is failing is false, because it's a lot of grown men that walked away from their kids, like straight up.
That's
Straight
right.
up walk away from their kids.
That's
And there are a lot
right.
of women. There are a lot of women that
Okay.
want nothing more than to be loved by a man. Like it's a lot of lone. Like I can't.
But they quick to say they don't need a man.
No. They'll say that, and they don't. They really don't. I mean, they really, but like women today do not need niggas.
Gentlemen,
I mean,
I want to say two things. Two things I want to go back to, and you guys have heard me say this, to August the 18th, 1920, 101 years ago, the 19th Amendment was passed that we were no longer livestock. Not black women, Chinese, Jamaican, Haitian. Women had the right to vote, right? This is a fact. You can Google it.
Yeah, so once y'all got the right
And
to vote,
I know
shit,
you
the
will,
craziest instant,
right?
man.
And then in 1970, you know what they said? What did they say, Hill? Hill, they said, your husband, your man, that you're considered his property can no longer beat you with the same belt that he beats your children that you gave him.
Man, I gotta buy a
So
new belt.
when you
God
went,
damn it.
when you went
belt.
talking
I gotta
about
buy
a
Cost me
woman,
money.
I'm a product. I'm a child. I'm a baby of the 70s. My mother told me I would have never survived. She said your mouth's too big. Go figure, right? Here's the thing. How can we be the problem? We were the last. We were the last ones to get equal rights or get rights. Black women couldn't even apply for an apartment, get a car, or do anything without the signature or permission of a man in the 70s. So, but now we're in 2021. You want to say that we're the problem? No, we're not the problem. Look yourself in the mirror and figure out who the problem is. Look deep down in your soul and own your own issues and stop blaming it on somebody else.
So can I finish what I was
Please
saying?
do.
Okay.
Man, that's a lot of bass in that voice there.
She got
If it
a lot
needs
of
to be.
masculinity in her voice. So
Hey,
here's the deal.
Hey guys, how you doing? You can't
I'm just
offend me.
calling.
You can't hurt me.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just calling it. So here's the point.
I don't want no
Okay,
beef
so
with
you went back to the 70s.
I
right?
did,
Need to
yes.
take- okay. And history is, you can't stop there. You have to go back further.
And you want to make sure it doesn't repeat itself, so you need to remind yourself of it all the time.
Hey, you got a lot of bass in your voice.
Yeah, man, you got a lot.
So-
Damn, man, you get that.
Shame on you
You
too.
got a whole lot of women's lip energy.
Oh, little boys in the playground.
Damn,
Just
you
like
got-
keep your dollhouse
Your
over,
dresses,
goddamn.
man, yeah.
Shit.
Oh.
You know, we love you though, but shit. God damn. Hey, look.
I thought somebody invited
so
me
let me finish. Let me finish.
Hey, look. I got my man Shorty
If that's
Corleone
okay, Miss
stepping in
Hill.
real quick. Corleone, we were talking about. Well, I don't want you to get in trouble because you got your folks,
Hey, man.
right? You know what I'm saying? But
You good.
I'm
so-
good.
photographer.
Is my bunch right?
My man, Shorty Corleone, man, sitting in with us right now. Basically, a lot of people don't know his name. This is my man Charles Garris. I don't call him Shorty. I call him Chuck G. 25 years Rasmus. You can catch him on HUR XM radio with him and Rico Anderson.
Sirius XM,
Sirius
HUR
XM.
Voices, yes.
My man left probably 25 years Rasmus. He left to start a restaurant. You know, other things he's trying to do. So we talking about.
Hey, hold on. The restaurant, man. Highlight that real quick.
DC
I
Wings.
like to eat,
talk
man.
about that.
D-City Wings and Shorties. It's under the umbrella of D-City Smokehouse, 1301 Gahope Road, bringing fresh food options to the south side.
Definitely appreciate
Yeah,
that.
he was just out doing Thanksgiving, delivering dinners to families.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So much question, Shorty. You come full circle. Raz is 25 years.
25
so you come from that nigga on the stage with the women throwing themselves to you. Then you grew the fuck up. And got fucked. You know what I'm saying? You know what
Dry
I'm saying?
snitching, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
no,
man.
I'm just saying,
Come
though.
on, my guy.
25
My
years. I'm
guy.
telling
That's really
you, I got his
Women
first.
in him, and he threw the woman
was
back.
performing, I know.
I got his-
And he threw him back,
I
right?
got his first CD, his first cassette tape in 1993, Somebody Sleeping With You. So that's how far we go back.
Yes.
So you come from
Yes.
the front line entertaining, women throwing themselves at you, to, hey, I'm gonna do something right. I'm gonna leave this shit alone, something in restaurants, something in business, get in the community, give back, man. So, do you have a woman?
Say again?
Do you have a woman right now?
What's up with all these questions?
No! we talk about this black man, because we talk about how this shit don't work. Let me tell you something. My man Shorty, you can tell when they get money.
Yeah, she knows she is.
He worked out. He got in shape, cut his mustache off. You know what I'm saying? He get money. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about before you came in.
Cut the mustache off.
He getting money,
Business,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Get
I
money.
can't come much. I can't.
You know,
The goatee.
You just
I
don't.
can't.
You
yes,
just
he's on.
Yeah.
But so you've been there from the wild side to the business side.
Yeah.
So your transgression, was it hard?
What's the transit? No, I was always doing it. I always, like, what they said back, at one time, multitasking. I could chew gum and walk and write songs and drive a stick shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brain was just operating that way. You know what I'm saying?
Still can't drive a stick shift.
You know what I mean? So, some folks be like, what are you doing that for? I was just, my brain just kind of shifts and do that.
So much for
yeah.
far as when you left the world of music, well, you still doing music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
how's your life changed, man? Far as with
man.
professional and, your love life.
Well,
Love life, man.
production,
Leave it alone.
production is good. Life is good. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a knee for a while because I lost my voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
25 years
remember
of
that.
consistency.
Yeah.
Never had a year off.
Singing and rapping, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, all
Is
of
that the primary reason why you left? Rare Essence?
yeah, I lost my voice.
Because you lost your voice.
Yeah, I lost my voice.
So
So
you
then-
lost your voice as far as speaking or singing? Like you can't
speaking, singing. You know what I'm saying?
Because you sound good now.
So do you have
Yeah,
it
it's
back
back.
now?
Sounds
Oh,
Yeah,
back.
my voice is back. Yeah, but I was down
Singing
for
motherfucker, boy.
I was down for like a year, then COVID, or half a year, then COVID happened. So you know
So
what
it's
I'm
recent,
saying?
relatively recent that you
Yeah.
lost your voice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
What was
yeah,
the diagnosis? Like what?
It was like it was a vocal tear. It's like a vocal fold. One of my vocal folds wasn't moving.
So what I
that
know,
too
I
much
know
performance?
that you was with one band. You went all over the place like a lot of these jokers now.
No.
You know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
I was one band. Like it was just a blessing when I got there, and the songs I wrote hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was when radio was supporting Go-Go.
Yeah.
It was just always timing.
You
know,
had a main
so.
hook. Was there something everybody knew you for?
Well, a couple of them.
Shit, hold
Can I,
up.
like one or two? Can you
There
just
she
give us-
was.
There she was, fine as a dove, screaming, shorty, let me show you love. It's the close to how the story go. It's a drama, few lines in the scenario. Miss Thing got game and shows no shame. She said she wanna go. I said, meet me at the shorty show. I wanna see what it's about, I wanna peep your flow. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I done
Yeah.
heard that
Let me
on
say
many
so,
tapes.
so it's crazy when you left. I was like,
Holidays.
sure. Then I found out like his voice changed. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When you left,
Yeah.
I know you had to go through a lot of emotional shit, right? Did the women treat you different?
Nah, it's always love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was no, like, oh, he ain't doing that no more, so it ain't that. It's like, hey, how you doing?
Blue
Hope
Horse looked like he
everything
was
cool.
disappointed. Looked like he
Yeah.
wanted
Man, that's
to
one.
say
That's
don't
1
really
year
get
out of what?
mad.
20 years of just killing
Yeah,
the game.
it doesn't-
Come on,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
observation. Like
No. You know why?
You was
Talk
waiting
about-
He probably got more women.
talk
He probably got
about-
more sympathy.
So Shaka and me, we both engaged, and while we engaged, and I'm gonna say it. The
And he
fuck
speak for
here.
himself. Before he say it, you speak for you. You don't speak
You
for me.
engaged you, my friend.
Time out. Trusting you motherfuckers is like trusting the public defender. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me get engaged. You know what I'm saying? But she a good girl though. You know what I'm saying?
She is.
She a good girl.
She is a
You changed your life
wonderful-
all the way around, son. You left from the stage to restaurant, sangria,
Yeah.
and you back, son.
Yeah. Just took a step, be behind the scenes and get the business done. Just focus.
You miss it?
Get it done. Yeah, I miss it.
I
I've
know
been
you miss that
25 some
motherfucker
odd
shit,
years,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not going to, deny that I hate doing what I love to do, was
So you
being
get
on
back in?
stage. I'm hitting with, different acts. I'm hitting with Pure Elegance. I'm doing a show with H and Dex this weekend.
Let me plug that in, man.
Who's that?
Big
Who's
City
that?
of Dreams,
Let It Flow.
Metro
Hit with Let It
Finance
Flow.
and Hot Dog
Yeah.
Entertainment. We got Let It Flow, featuring Shorty Corleone Nipsey's,
Yeah.
4 to 9, Redskin Cowboy Jersey Party, you know what I'm
What?
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Saturday.
Saturday, 4 to 9.
Hitting with Marcus Johnson. We got this Crank and Flow thing. We'll be at the Oxon Hill Manor on the 18th. I'm in Baltimore on the 19th. And Blues Alley on Christmas Eve. So I'm working.
So let me ask you a question, man. Real talk, man. You know, I've been knowing you for a long time. We go way. But I got the nigga first picture with his signature and they fucking cassette tape. I still got that shit. Like,
Yeah,
they-
H used to coach me up before I would get on the
H
stage.
was a groupie.
No, he was
gonna
actually.
come out.
H
I was his manager.
H was like my manager.
I was his manager,
H wouldn't
man.
go in until I got there.
Yeah.
He would go in, he'd say, all right, hit night. And then H would give me pointers on the songs before I would hit.
He called me up one night to sing fucking Teddy Pendergrass. I'm like, nigga, I don't sing, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I just bullshit. I don't sing. But I'm saying, like Slim, you've been doing a whole lot since you left, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
you're cranking. I got 2 of your cranking CDs. You know what I'm saying? But basically, we're recording the show. They're gonna edit, put your CDs in,
Cool,
right?
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna do all that
Yeah.
shit. But
we got the new Rudolph. I got a Christmas album. It's called 12 Carols for Christmas. It's a soundtrack. It's out. It's available on all streaming platforms. Yeah. And hopefully we can premiere the
what led
video.
to you and Rico Anderson going HUR XM?
Oh man, so shout out to that's my dog Rico. Man, we go back like 20 some odd years, probably longer. So we were in the community, like we taught radio broadcasting in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like for the youth, for adults, and for seniors. And it's a part one and a part two to the story. So I'm gonna give you the part two. So the general manager from HUR was hosting the end of the summer program, and we already had this air check that we had for Sirius XM. Air check. It's like your demo reel for radio.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds. And so, you know, we talked. The GM and I, we talked. And a year later, after the show was being pitched to the executives in New York and the executives in Oakland, XM was buying Pandora. So we was like on hold because of that. And then it all circled right back around to the GM. So, you know, it's just like that a step in the journey of your process is never wasted, because it took a whole year for that to circle back around. And
say that shit again. Let me write it.
A step in your journey is never wasted.
Yeah. Step in your journey is never wasted, because, like, it was given to the GM who has a satellite side with HUR, but then it was given to the executives that was entertaining it. You know what I'm saying? And then they got caught up in some acquisitions, so that was placed on hold.
Stop. Get some good pictures.
And then that came all the way back around. So it's just, you know, you just never know. You just got to just keep throwing everything at the wall and see what sticks.
So you mean that shit you say what? That shit got you a deal like that?
Hey man, I've been saying that a long time.
Say what?
Yeah, that's part of the show.
Say it,
Yeah.
man. Good.
Say what? Shorty Corleone right here with my man H. What it do?
God damn, that's all you said? Say what? You got a motherfucking deal?
All right, man. That's good business, right?
Yeah. So
That's one smart black man.
yeah, I'm a smart motherfucker, man. So I know that you was giving out dinners. Yeah. You was in the neighborhood knocking on doors, giving out dinners, man. How that shit feel?
It felt good, because it was interesting. The kids, of course, opened the door like it was Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say there was no Thanksgiving meal, there was no Thanksgiving energy in the houses that we was, serving the people. Like they was some of the families were still asleep. I was like, wow, it was dark.
That's nigga shit.
So So the kids came to the door like, hey, come on in. I was like, nah, go get your mother. I can't come in here like that. You know what I'm saying? But the smiles and the energy on their faces was incredible. So it was an honor to be in the community.
A lot of people don't know you do a lot of things with children too.
Yeah.
Then,
just have an opportunity to give back versus being forced to give back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a product of 825 Human Street, Southeast.
South,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we would go in the alley and play on the buckets, and then go down the street and see what they doing, and go down to Berry Farm and see what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was always youth driven, and it stick with me to get back.
Let me ask you a
know what I'm
question.
saying?
I know in all the doors you knocked on, somebody asked for a hookup.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, pull that $20 out your pocket, going over to that counter.
So,
man.
are you in a relationship?
Am I in a relationship now? I'm in a relationship with music and God.
There you go.
You ain't say shit?
Yeah,
You
relationship.
calm down? Because, this the butcher right here, son.
Huh?
Yeah, this the butcher right here. She just chop.
It's all good.
Chop.
That's part
Perpetrate.
of the point. That's
Perpetrate.
That's part of perpetrating. Who said that? Did someone say perpetrating?
Oh, I can say
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, you heard that.
Yeah.
That's
Who said
Panama.
Uh,
He said it wrong. What you gonna do about it? He said it.
yeah, but One day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a conversation you guys have. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
one last question, man. You know,
Yeah.
I know you got a lot of shit coming up, right? Mm-hmm. And I know you're gonna take off on Saturday night, right? I ain't making no names, we ain't, three of us ain't got shit to do on Saturday night, Do we consider?
Huh?
Three of us, but one night you got a lot of shit coming up.
Yeah.
One Saturday night, three of us ain't got shit to do. I ain't making no plugs.
Three of us don't have anything. Does that mean
want
that
tickets,
I
man.
don't have
He
anything?
poaching.
You think we can sit in for you one night, I can say
Absolutely.
what,
Yeah,
say
we
what,
can
say
figure
what,
it
say
out.
what.
We can figure it out. Yeah, absolutely. Have you heard the show?
Yeah,
You heard the Sirius XM
Of
show.
course.
What do you think about it?
I like it.
You like it?
I don't
you
watch
hear
it.
from it?
I don't watch a lot of people's
What-
shit, but I fuck
What
with you.
channel?
It's channel 141, 9 o'clock, Saturdays and Sunday. Encore performance on Sunday, but it airs Saturday and we air it on Sunday night. Yeah, let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Get you guest hosts on the show.
I'm gonna try to say, don't tell them up for that
Okay.
shit. I'm talking about, I gotta bring these motherfuckers with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all good, all good.
Look,
Teamwork makes it dream.
Makes
You
the
know what I'm
dream
saying?
work. Y'all got a good team though. I felt, you know what I'm saying, the energy and the camaraderie.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm David Ruffin.
Somebody got
I'm David Ruffin. These are the
Camaraderie.
Temptations.
Somebody
You
got
know
to
what I'm saying?
fight. Push back. A little push back.
I told you something.
Yeah.
I'm David Ruffin. These are the Temptations. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
So,
All right.
did you see yourself here 20-some years ago, giving back a restaurant, sangria,
Absolutely.
doing shit?
Yeah, I did.
You saw
I
that
did.
shit?
Yes. My
Why
family.
the fuck we didn't play the numbers back then?
Man, my grandfather ran the numbers. My grandfather ran the numbers on Human Street. My family was part of hospitality, so it was always in my blood. You know what I'm saying? You know.
My family too.
Yeah, preparing food.
My mother ran numbers.
Your mother ran numbers. My grandfather was the loan shark on
My
Human
grandfather played
Street.
numbers.
In DC?
Yeah,
Yeah, in DC?
DC.
Yeah.
Southeast, man.
Yeah. We had a whole garden in the backyard.
Was that Miss Jenkins?
No.
Was your mother Miss Jenkins?
No.
No, that's
it's
true,
Shaq
man.
folks.
And the world won't know this, man. You ever see yourself going back to RE?
Oh man, like
I heard they waiting for you.
I'm.
Because I know
family.
at the virtual,
It's
I
family.
heard
It's
your
fam-
name.
It's family regardless, bruh. It's family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Because a
can't-
lot of people I talk to,
you
like,
can't erase
when Shorty
25
coming
years.
back, man.
You know what
They
I'm
want to know
saying?
when you coming back.
You know, so hey, it's gonna be a big night when that happens. You know?
Oh, yeah?
It's gonna be a big night.
So what you got going on? I know you got a lot of big shit coming up, man.
What's going on right now? Working with the Capital Kids. Got some media stuff. Got a couple of more films, soundtracks, and all that coming out. You know, so just staying busy. You know.
Let me hold something. You got a photographer, Chan. Let me hold something.
Hey
You
man.
know you're the fucking photographer. You made it, Chan.
She at
You know what I'm
work.
saying?
Stop
She
it.
at work.
She at
She
work
at
that
work.
day. You know
She's
what I'm
a
saying?
beast too. Y'all need to
Say
hire.
word?
Wait till you see her portfolio. Like,
I mean, you don't
she's
even see
good.
that shit. I can tell.
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have to
Showing that
call
shit.
her and ask her how we looking.
Hey,
You know,
listen,
some people you gotta
hey,
tell how you
hey,
looking,
hey.
how we looking.
Yeah.
Ain't no 1 week turnaround. 12 hours after you're done, your stuff is in your inbox.
They want to know what we're talking about, right? Can you get a back shot?
Hey, flick this motherfucker up.
Get a back shot so they can
Wait a
catch
minute, wait
the
a
beast in action.
Yeah.
No, back shot. Like, so you get no camera, so you part of the show.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, like
Yeah,
you
come
the
get it up.
star right now, yo.
yeah.
Yeah, when this shit blow up, we ain't paying you no goddamn.
No, but yeah. Go ahead, get that shit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do your work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Black girl rocking. I
Yeah,
see
black
you.
girl
I
rocking.
see you.
Yeah.
So-
she's good.
Yeah, work.
How'd you hire her? When did you know you needed a fucking photographer? I want to know that shit.
Well, I mean, my team was like, yo, you need to constantly.
Team?
Yeah, everybody got a team.
You pay these
You with your
motherfuckers?
team, huh?
You paid these motherfuckers?
Man, you asking me money questions, man. You gotta stop, man.
Man, you know, and too fast nigga, yo.
That's another fucking word. You pay attention to English, didn't you, motherfucker? Goddamn.
Nah, my team was like, man, you need to capture everything you're doing, you know. And she was referred, she showed up, and it's just been good energy. You know, the fact that we had an event by 7 o'clock the next day, the stuff was already in the inbox, and the stuff looked good. And I was like, okay, well, can you come out again? And it's just, you know, I'm like,
Plan
okay,
official.
I'm gonna throw you the ball. Let's go.
Hey, can we hire you?
What's that? We get a card. Let's put a card up there. You got a card on you? Let's advertise that system.
Yeah.
That's a talent.
You.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
It's
man.
art.
Talent. Yeah, it's an art. Yeah.
It's an art.
And it's, yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Hey, I want you to know
absolutely-
that Brian Brown writes the checks, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? You got to send an invoice to him. You know that? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yeah. So, man, so you know I'm proud of you. We've known each other a long over time,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Like, you've been, like, really giving the fuck back, man. Like I was like, was your conscience fucked up? What?
Nah, bro. Like I was always doing that quietly. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always in the schools, you know, running an after-school program, you know, teaching the kids about music and music theory, you know, and having productions, you know, in different schools, including Walker Jones over Churchman Quarters. You know what I'm saying?
You went in the hood.
Oh, my program started at Walker Jones, Churchman Quarters, Dr. Grant. You know, so
What's the name of your program?
Innovative School of Performing Arts. Yeah. So myself, Rico Anderson, we started the program over in Churchman Quarters.
Yeah,
and them kids, you would think them kids knew.
Them other kids were rough.
When G hit that tag and the crowd go crazy,
Yeah.
them kids off the chain like that. You know what
For
I'm
real?
saying? But from that program kicked off the Capital Kids. So the kids I had to say, all right, it's time for you to go. Them were the same kids that met me at the door the next day. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they just wanted, they wanted love. You know what I'm saying? And somebody else feeding, some good stuff.
So earlier before you
As far
came
as
in, we were
education.
talking about like the #1 killer of black people, right? And Brian, you put that stat up for us again. You know, what do you feel about abortion?
Education.
What-
Education. You know what I'm saying? It's a lack of education. It's a lack of knowing.
You said that, didn't you?
I
bet you
said
said
that.
that.
I
My bad. I'm
jumping.
jumping. My bad. Hill said that.
I
you know?
agree with what she said, but she said it.
I said that because it wasn't even there. That wasn't anything that was taken
Yeah,
into
because
consideration.
if it's education, a lot of those statistics would be different. If you're educating yourself about number one, educating yourself about number two, or if there is more programs to educate our community on what those that can change those numbers.
Man, your Wi-Fi good as shit.
And Jerome, just to your point, yeah, I agree. I don't agree that we should be having abortions like that, but I think if we alleviated all these other issues, that abortion stat would go down so much, like exponentially. Like if we took care
If what? If what?
If one, like at this point, education. If we alleviated the inequities that exist within our communities, again, like the reason why so many black people have abortions is because they're poor people they're just fucking. They're not.
That's not the truth. Let me
No,
say
no,
this.
no,
I had
no,
abortions
hold on,
when I was a
hey,
kid.
Hold on.
Hey, you know this shit
Right.
is recorded, right?
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna get.
You asked to be quiet. You asked everybody to be quiet.
I'm
You
not
can
Can a
talk.
black man talk?
At
Can a
this
black-
point,
can a
I'm going to
black man
save
not
a
be
lot
cut
of
off?
lives. I
There you
am.
go.
Well, here's the thing. What I'm going to do on this show, I'm going to save a lot of lives because I did a lot of things out of fear of what was to come or what was suggested to me if I did something that was not correct. If you have a baby, I'm going to beat you like, what was her name? Claudine off of that movie, beat you with the brush, you're going to be dead, right? Remember that movie, Claudine?
I'll push you down the steps.
I don't even trauma about that.
No, not the
I'm gonna make this
man.
face.
My mother. She put the fear of God in me. And so if I had made a mistake, I mean, I was a young girl. If you don't tell me anything and give me the instructions, then when things come into my mind, I'm going to follow whatever's there in my mind at that moment or whatever
So,
peer
if
pressure.
you didn't have an
is.
abortion, your mother's gonna abort you.
Can you repeat that?
If you didn't have
What?
an abortion, your mother's gonna abort you.
No, she was going to beat my ass.
Okay, would you have felt like an abortion?
No, I was going to feel like
So-
I got beat like a slave. What you saying?
What did she teach you about abortion? What did she tell you
She
about
didn't
having
teach
a
me
child?
anything. And here's the thing.
A child. About having a
Are
child.
you speaking to me or someone else?
So
No, I'm asking you, Shanita, what did she say to you about
Talking to you.
having
My
a child?
mother didn't. You know what my mother?
Yeah,
My
you
mother's
already
lesson.
said.
Here's the thing, and I think you and I had this conversation about my father to me, which was one of the greatest men, or the greatest man.
Let's stay on point. We're talking about your mother. We're talking about your mother right now.
Damn.
My mother didn't
Mention-
tell me.
you mentioned your mother.
So the answer to your question is, I like to answer questions. She didn't tell
Please.
me anything, and that's why I did the things that I did. And I answered your question, so please give me a moment.
Oh, she just checked you, Slim.
I did answer your question, right?
You just answered it just now. Yes.
You're really aggressive
Yes.
right
And
now.
so
good.
because.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, come on, man.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Do you need a hug or something?
Do I need a lighten up?
You need a hug or
guys, I
something?
thought you called me here for this.
I mean, you got damn, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna lighten up. I'm
No,
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
No,
sorry.
no. Go ahead and say what you were going to say.
I'm sorry. The thing
I wanna
is
hear
that
it.
I share this with people all the time. I talk about my father far more than I talk about my mother because my father took time to have conversations, fierce conversations
the
with
money,
me.
right?
Not about money.
Oh,
My father talked to me about what was correct. He left me with 1,000 words of wisdom. Do what you
Principles,
gotta
concepts.
do.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do so you can do what you want to do. If you start a fight, you gotta fight. My father left me with 1,000 words of wisdom, and he was actively demonstrating
See, that was
throughout
good with
his
the cliches?
lifetime. Pardon?
He was good with the cliches.
He was good
So-
with cliches, but those cliches were really
No,
they
I'm
stuck.
being
They
an
were
asshole.
real.
I'm being an
You know what I'm saying?
Principle.
Some girls
Principle.
and women did not have their fathers in their life. I was lucky and blessed enough to have a man who cared enough. And I tell my
Say
son,
that again. Say that again. Say that again.
I said I was blessed enough, and my father stuck around. He did not. My mother was a piece of work, honey. She was the person that you could run away from in a moment's notice if you wanted to. But my father cared enough about the well-being of the children that he brought into this world, and knew that in the event that if he didn't show up every day, not when it was convenient, not when it was daddy by whatever the case was, that it was going to be a different outcome. And I will suggest to you that I am the woman who I am today, and I'm sitting here having this conversation, holding my own amongst a room full of men who are
Hey,
looking
that's your
and checking
opinion.
me
That's
along
your
the
opinion.
You
way.
wanted to
Okay.
say motherfucker.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
Well, my opinion is my opinion, yours is yours, and you're not
I
going to
agree.
avoid my opinion because
Hey, but
of
you know what?
just said.
I want to accentuate something you said. You said your father stuck around.
He
And-
did.
And to your point,
He
Jerome,
showed up
Jerome, to your
every
point,
day.
to your point, Jerome, we got to indict the fathers that did not stick around.
My
And
father
and your
showed
father
up.
stuck around. Now hold on.
So-
He stuck around, right? And it's a lot of niggas that did not stick around. And we got to
So
indict
can-
those niggas for that shit. We can't.
And
cannot-
my mother was
we cannot-
not an easy.
We cannot put it back on the women. And even
You
even
cannot put it back
like
on
no
the
woman's
women.
easy. No woman's easy.
I
Women
got
are
two
easy.
questions.
Women are difficult, actually.
I got two questions.
Ask
I
your
got two
question.
questions.
Women
Ask
are
your
quite
question.
difficult, as you can see, right? So
I got
What
two.
did he say? What did he say?
So, Mr. So, you got
So
kids?
wait.
I will be at Christmas dinner for the next 25 years if you and your wife.
No, I got a question. I got a question.
Let me ask
for
you
you.
this question. You got kids?
Go ahead.
I don't have any biological kids. I have a lot of kids that I mentor.
And that's a great answer because that's your truth.
that's the best answer.
That's
yo.
your truth.
Because
That's
all
your
these kids
truth.
actually, because these kids
Yeah.
are all our kids, right?
Yeah, they are.
And that's the problem. That's the mistake we make in thinking that your kid's not my kid. Because
Yeah.
even if I got a kid, right, and your kid is not raised.
Well, no, if
you're
me and you
no,
break up as friends,
But
the
I'm
kids
saying, if your
had
kids
nothing.
is raised in a jungle,
Kids had nothing to do
then
with
it. It's
my
so
kids,
much bigger
my
than
kids
that.
are still victim to the fucking fuck shit that your kid is doing. So
Exactly.
if I don't care about the well-being of your kid, I
But
really don't care about my own.
As
kid's
adults,
well-being.
man,
That's true.
like me and Shorty could fall out, but his kid, my kid should never suffer that
But
shit.
if I see
They
your,
should
if,
not,
if I
but
see your
sometimes
kid
they
on the
do.
street and we pass, I'm gonna check. You good?
Right.
Yeah.
You got some change in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you catch a cab? You got an Uber?
That's
like,
how
I'm gonna
it
have
should
that
be.
conversation.
That's
too,
how
yo.
it
Bro, I'm
should
not gonna
be.
walk past your kid because we ain't talking right now,
Yeah.
and because it's not his fault. I'm gonna make sure he's good to get home, wherever that is. Because that's just me.
So you got no
You know what I'm
kids?
saying? I
You-
have no,
you
I have no
can't
kids.
But
keep
is that a
Motherfucking
big
jungle?
deal?
Huh?
No, I'm just asking. No kids. Like,
Oprah don't
I
have
mean,
any
you-
kids,
you
but
would
she
think-
went to Africa and established schools
Well,
and
you
did
know, Oprah-
everything she had to do.
I mean, I'll pull out Oprah
And
too.
she made sure that we beyond our wildest dreams. And then, people don't see what the great
Oprah got
giants
billions,
of the
man.
world
Better than
see.
kids, man. What the fuck kids got billions?
What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you
Fuck the
say?
kids, man. Got billions. Like, what? Who does kids when you got billions? I don't need kids. I'm not out of here. It's a problem.
You can't have everything in the world.
No, if you have billions, you have everything in the world. You really literally do.
If that's where your values are,
No, I'm not
according-
even saying my values. My values are what they are. My values are with the broke nigga right now, right? Because I'm a broke nigga, right? But if I have billions, fuck the kids. Like, I don't need kids. I'll
But
help
that
kids.
is such a shallow way
I'm
of
not-
thinking.
don't
Don't
get me
you
wrong.
believe
No, I
that?
will still help kids with my billions. I'm just saying, fuck having kids. That's not important to me. If I have billions.
I don't know that that
I don't-
is what her original
Well, that's
idea
what it is. That's what her
was.
real.
It's what has
She seems happy to me.
manifested.
She
Yeah.
seems happy. She seems like she's not tripping off not having kids.
Well,
That's
you know
smiling.
why? Because she's
Smiling.
had an opportunity to fulfill that void, having
With
other
billions,
humans.
because of her billions. Because
Well,
has
she
billions.
didn't know she was
Motherfuckers
going to
here.
have billions in
Well,
the
she knows she has
beginning of
billions
time.
now. She looks in her account every day.
And
She's
you
like,
know what
what?
she's and you
The
know what
market
she's
moved
done
this
with her
way,
billions,
and I got
and you
more
know what
billions.
she's done with her billions.
I'm not mad at her.
She's done good.
I'm not mad at her. I'm not
She
saying
didn't go
did.
over to Australia.
saying-
She didn't go to China.
No, my
She went
point-
right into
my
the
point
is that she's
damn,
not missing no fucking
Oprah don't have billions of
Africa.
dollars.
My point is that she don't
Oprah
care
don't
about
have
kids, or
billions
she don't
of
care about
You're
them
saying
stats,
Oprah
bum
does not.
bullshit.
Wait,
She's-
say that
I got
again. You
billions.
said
Okay.
Oprah does
Oprah
not.
does not have billions of dollars.
What does she
Oprah-
have? What does she have?
She have a few $100 million, a couple of $100 million. She just sold.
Why are you
she just-
suggesting
wait a
she
minute,
doesn't
wait a
have?
minute.
Are you not
Come on,
happy
bro.
with
Hey, bro,
people that are
bro.
successful?
Hey, wrong, bro.
So, man, something,
She's a
Shorty.
billionaire, bro.
What do you see?
Oh, wait. What'd you say,
see?
Shanita?
I said, are you not happy? And are you not happy with people or women that are successful?
So because I'm looking
I
at
asked
her,
a question.
because I'm looking at her bottom line here, and I'm telling you what I see. Then I'm hating on her. Is that what you're saying?
Those are your words, not mine. I asked you a question.
saying-
You added something and said
I'm
you
not-
hating on her. Are
what I
you
said-
hating on Oprah? Oh my God, you hating on
Let me
Oprah?
ask Shorty something.
Oh my God.
What do you see?
What are you talking?
What you said? You
Your
said you
program.
hating on Oprah. That's what you
No, I didn't
said.
say
I
that.
didn't
Hey,
say
Ron,
that.
let me
Those
ask
were your
Shorty
words, not
something.
mine.
Where do you see your program 10 years from now?
Ooh.
I see my program in different cities. You know what I'm saying? I see my program giving kids opportunities, saving lives. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see.
And that's what's important.
Yeah.
Fuck the
Kudos
money,
to
right?
you.
I
Hey,
mean,
so let me-
that's gonna come because if you giving back, you know what I'm saying, the blessings will come with that.
So in the programs, what kind of like music instruction are they giving? Like, is it like strictly like music? Like what is
So
it?
it's acting, it's dance, it's programming, it's everything that you want to do right now. Is learning the production
So it's basically
side
arts.
of everything that's happening right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They get to learn the technical part of that.
So
Yeah.
is it established as a nonprofit so you can get grants from D.C., Maryland,
Yes,
Virginia,
it
from the
is.
United
It's a
States
nonprofit,
government?
Innovative School of Performing Arts.
Well, there's a lot of
LLC.
programs that are available, so if there's anything and information you need, I'm connected to a lot of people, so I can help you in the event
I
that
really
you need
appreciate
it. If
that.
not,
I would
I'm
actually
good.
like
I
to-
would be on your line.
I would
Yeah,
actually
absolutely.
I would actually the partner. My mom has a nonprofit called Learning Tree in DC school.
Learn a tree. Okay.
It's a STEM program.
I think I've heard of
And she's
Learning
trying to
Tree.
put it into STEAM. So arts is the
Yes.
component we want to move.
That's
We're
it,
bringing
STEAM.
in.
Yeah.
So we
STEM
would like
STEAM.
to it's already STEM. It's established in a few DC public
Mm-hmm.
schools, right? So we would want to bring in a STEAM like the arts part, like
Yeah.
a legitimate. We don't have a legit arts program.
Yeah.
But we call it STEAM, but it's real STEM. It's really STEM.
Right.
So we love to partner with you. We're in DC.
Yeah.
Love to do something with
Yeah,
y'all.
I'll give you the website. You know,
Yeah.
we've been in existence since 2008.
What's the website?
It's Innovative School. No, it's ISPA, ISPA, the acronym for Innovative School of Performing Arts, ISPA Foundation, DMV.org.
God damn, boy, your paper was right, huh?
You gotta be, man.
That's my
You
man,
folks
right?
treacherous out here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if
know.
not, they'll say that you're not current.
Hey, when did
You're
you
not
know?
current.
Hey,
Not
when
a
did
good
you?
standard.
When did you know that this is the right thing to do?
I mean, I just feed will feed me. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed to have different occupations dealing with music and production. Like, that's a blessing. And then, you know, the food thing, like, that's always been, you know, part of my life outside the stage. That's just what the family do. So, it's blessings on blessings.
So, you know, after whenever we get past this COVID, what you got coming? I know the restaurant ready to go.
Man, I'm just ready to get the doors open. You know what I'm saying, with the restaurant. You know, Crank Chips. We got Crank Chips.
Crank Chips, what's that?
Crank Chips. Yeah, we got a snack brand under Potomac Foods and Beverages called Crank Chips. So it's potato chips and cheese puffs, but it's healthy. It's not fried. You can check us out at Crank Chips DMV on the IG.
That's wonderful. And you know why I think that's wonderful? Because we thought Cheetos, Cheez-Its, and Doritos were exclusive forever. We thought that was the only thing we could purchase, right? So then Snoop and then everybody else, and then we kind of got on board and figured out,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? We can produce this same
can
food
produce
in our
it
community,
in our community.
and we're buying it already. And then we can, you know, everybody can grow, and then we give back to within our community. Because Cheetos, are they really giving back?
They giving us
I mean,
diabetes.
They giving us diabetes.
I like the fact that it's
Yeah.
healthy, like, because that's really a problem, especially in like food deserts
Yeah,
that like, we live in.
absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
like if like that's a problem I had with Master P's little snack shit. Like that's cool. I like that you're doing your
But it
black
wasn't
shit, but
healthy.
you killing these niggas. Like you might as well be smelling crack.
Part of the
though.
genocide. It's part of it.
Like
It's part of- yeah.
they do not need to be overcarbed with this shit.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I like the fact that. Like, we really need to start taking care of our health.
Yeah.
Because, like, going back to Jerome's point about all the myriad killers of our community.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, abortion is included, but look all these other ways that we're dying, and that's a lot of it is our health. The
Well,
way we
they
eat,
bragging
we
about
eat this
HIV
shit.
deaths not killing us now. That's all over the airways. Oh, look, you can get AIDS and
So-
not die. And you
Hey,
can
where
have
COVID
it
at? COVID ain't on that list though.
COVID's not on the list.
COVID done took a lot of niggas out now.
700,000. Is it 700,000, right?
Speaking of niggas,
I'm not really sure if it was African Americans or not, but I think.
So, the restaurant, is the food going to be healthy and all that too, or just?
There's going
Some
to
of
be
it
things on the
tastes good.
there's going to be things on the item on
We got
the menu.
We got some sides.
We got some
Yeah,
sides.
little
We got some
grain.
sides, but it's barbecue.
Okay.
No.
It's
Hey, you know what?
barbecue. You know what I'm saying? It's wings and it's short ribs. You know, it's oxtails. I mean, it's
We love
it's
oxtails.
barbecue. You know what I mean?
Man,
So
you know what?
you gotta
That's better
proportion
than
what you
better
eat.
than going to Chinese food, but all that
GM6.
GM,
Yeah.
GMO.
not GMO, but the other shit.
The GMO.
MSG.
MSG.
Well, that shit
Yeah,
that
little
just
dragon
killing
dreams
your
at
ass. You know what I'm
night,
saying? It's contribute to your already high blood pressure. So no, that is like if we are gonna sell our people food, bad food, whatever, we should get paid for that shit. Because we're gonna eat this shit anyway.
We should.
We
No,
and I don't eat meat. So but chicken and ribs, that's not gonna kill you. That's not what's killing us. It's these overloaded
The
carbs
preservatives.
and that shit. That's what's really killing. That's what's feeding diabetes. Cause you can eat. I don't eat meat. Even though I don't eat meat, meat's not killing y'all. It's the bread.
How
and
the
the
fuck you say
carbs.
y'all?
He sounded harsh. Wait a minute.
How the fuck you say y'all?
Well, y'all carnivores. You motherfuckers that still eat beef and cow ass.
So I know you got a signature dish, man. A Shorty Corleone dish, man. Come on, man.
Man,
Or say what dish?
I'm gonna invite y'all to the ribbon cut ceremony.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring.
Hey, man,
come-
we should do a
I
show
need
from
to
there, man. We
come
should do a
back
live show
with
from there.
with
What's up with
Rico Anderson.
Yeah,
So
you
we can
gotta
talk
bring him
about
back, man.
Crank Radio, and we'll bring the Crank Chips, and we can do a live tasting right on your show. That'll
Crank
be
chips.
Yeah, Crank Chips.
You gotta bring that sangria too, man.
Bring the sangria too.
That Shorty shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh, the
yeah.
sangria,
Y'all should
man.
y'all should do like keto tip, do the cheese chips or the cauliflower joints. Y'all be the head of the curve when in the hood, yo.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
y'all would be official savers of niggas in the hood.
Flavorful.
Niggas with
Make it
munchies
flavor.
and
Hold
don't
on.
want
How you gonna
diabetes.
say niggas with munchies, man?
Niggas that smoke weed and drink 40s, but don't want diabetes. You know what I'm saying? They lay lighten their carbs on you.
That
It's all
starts,
shit, you
that
see?
starts early.
It's all about balance. It's about balance.
Yeah, but
Balance, man.
interesting
Woosah.
enough,
Thanks,
you know, we've
Charlie.
been doing 6 months worth of taste testing all around the DMV, and it's been a hit. You know,
So what does the
everybody likes it.
census say? What's the most popular product that you have?
Everybody, so people are excited about the mumbo chips, the go-go mumbo chips.
Mumbo chips.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, go-go
Mumbo
mumbo.
chips.
Go-go
Oh.
mumbo.
Go-go
chips.
mumbo
The name
chips.
alone,
Yeah.
yo.
Hey, let me ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
They come in a bag and all that shit too?
It's a bag of chips.
Oh man.
And all the
niggas gonna be on
time that we
shit,
spent
yo.
down at Metro Club,
Yeah.
and all the time we went in the back, ate mom's fried chicken.
Man,
Macaroni
my man
cheese,
Skip with
really.
that mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Woo!
Come on, Steph. I know you
Man.
had to take something off the menu, man.
Bruh, like those were the good old days. That was what? That was 20 some odd years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out
at you.
to
I know I need
To the
some.
So you want me to pour your shit?
Yep. Hey, respect the black woman.
Like the black woman. Pour your own
Respect the
shit.
black woman.
yeah.
So like I say,
Don't talk
I
back
see
to
you
black
coming
women
on,
in here.
man. I know you got an album
There's
coming
no
out.
black woman slander on this
Yes,
stage.
yes.
No,
Culinary Crank, Food and Music. The album is out now.
Culinary Crank.
Culinary Crank. Yeah. The video is out on that. It's called. Actually, we got a song with the one band and Niecy J. Crank Chips.
I'm saying, I was to a song
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
We probably played it on, we do on the live clubs. Jay New and You and Niche. It was a girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my God, son.
yeah.
Can we hear it or
That
not?
was fire.
I'm down.
I'm down, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I like that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, matter of fact, when we edit this
Cool.
this show right here, we're gonna play that and the Christmas, Go-Go
All
Christmas.
right,
man.
Go
You know
Go
what I'm
Christmas, yeah. This goes out to anybody listening. Have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays without the stress and have yourself a good time. Say what, I'm Shorty Corleone.
God damn.
Hey.
And he made me
Oh,
moist, man.
hey!
Nigga just made me
guys.
moist up here, goddammit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all for
Don't say that
having me.
loud again, please. And if you do, say that
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah.
My man, yo.
So look,
All right,
man,
yo.
Yeah.
Culinary Crank, when's the ribbon cutting ceremony?
Ah man, prayerfully like before February or right around February.
Yo, let us know. We trying to be there, yo. We
I
trying
got
to be.
you.
We
I
trying.
got
We
you. I
trying.
want
We
y'all
trying to
in
blow
the
that shit
building.
up. We
Yeah.
trying to let the people know. Like, look, this is
Yeah.
where you need to be at, yo.
Yeah.
I
Eat
need
these
some-
What's
ribs
the
and shit.
actual
You know how I eat
location?
ribs and shit. Eat these ribs and shit.
1301 Good Hope Road.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Good Hope
Okay.
Road.
back to the road.
Yeah.
You by the big chair.
Yes, it's around the corner. So you'll see the construction. You can't miss it.
That's a great location.
Great location.
You did well with that. Rent district is high. Huh.
So
But where the people at though?
Where the people at? A lot of
Yo,
foot
where the people
traffic.
at,
Capital One just built a
On the corner.
cafe on the corner,
Yeah.
so you know
Yeah.
what's happening
I
right
know
there.
exactly.
So the next block up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us right on the corner.
It's tight
right there.
down there though.
Yeah.
But you good.
Yeah, good.
So, as far as your social media, where can they find you at?
At Real Shorty Coleone. At Real Shorty Coleone on the IG. And website is shortycoleone.com.
How do you spell the Coleone?
Corleone.
You never watched
Watch
The Godfather?
Godfather? Come
God
on.
damn.
You know what Vito is?
Damn.
Mike?
You
Well,
watch Godfather?
apparently, gentlemen, I did not because
Oh
I
my
went and asked the
God,
question:
yo.
do I look like a person who
What?
does?
Yeah,
You know what?
Coleone.
You know what? Your father, I was respecting your father for a while, but my father put me down and we watched Godfather together.
My father
That's
put
a
me
rite of
down
passage.
as well, but he didn't
Well, he
make
should
me watch
have
the
made your ass
Godfather.
watch at least Godfather Part 2.
You know what he
That
did?
is-
He made me pay attention to him, and
it's
that
a
was
similar-
more important.
Oh,
than
good job. He did a good
anything
job. He did a good job. But go back and watch Godfather 1 and 2.
You'll see where the
You
Corleone
can skip 3,
came
but
from.
it was kind of good too. But skip 3. But 1 and 2 is a must. You gotta understand.
I was in the spelling bee.
And-
I couldn't
Yeah,
spell
yeah,
that.
man. What does it mean? What does it
Doesn't
mean now? What does it mean now? What's it got you?
I can say one
Got me
thing.
enough.
Spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You spell it.
Nope, I'm not spelling bee. I was never in the spelling bee. They
One
would never let me near that.
One
bitch.
thing I can say
They
about
like,
Shorty,
what? Why you here?
when you call him, he pick up. He ain't one of these new go-go niggas. You call him on Monday, they call you back on Thursday. You call me the other day, motherfucker, you know I called you the other day.
Yeah.
Shorty always picks up, man. Always been 10 toes down, 100.
100.
One away, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, son, we come out to support you, man.
Yeah.
My brother.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
I told
PC,
you,
man.
Happy holidays.
one Saturday you take off, you and Rico need to take off or something.
I got you, H. We gonna make that happen.
I like
That's
that.
my word right there.
All
All right.
And I might bring the jokers with
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So I'm gonna bring Rico. I need to set it up for Rico to come up here and we talk. You know what I'm saying? Radio.
bring that. Yeah,
And
bring that.
we talk the grind. You know
Hey,
what I'm
look,
saying?
man, y'all want to find me, man, catch me on Fridays watching my man Shorty Coleone, you know, Rico Anderson, you know, Prank Radio, HUR, XM, man. That's what we doing.
That's what we doing.
I can't say what, say what, say what,
Oh
say
man,
what.
you just said it.
Do it
You said
again. Do
Well,
it
nah,
again.
you
One
do
more
though.
time.
Say what, say what, say what, say what. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and blessings. I'll see
Hey,
you
no,
Saturday night.
copyright
Saturday
that.
night, baby.
I see you Saturday night.
Friday to Saturday night.
Happy holidays,
Hey,
y'all.
4
Hey,
to
tell what's
9.
Saturday. Good, man.
Tell me
Saturday
what
night.
about,
What's
man.
going on, man?
Shorty Coleone, Big City of Dreams at, what's the name of the joint?
Nipsey's, baby. Let It Flow.
That's right. I'm going to be hitting with Let It Flow. My man Billy the Kid is hosting. And we're going to come on and have a good time and watch the Washington football team.
That's
You know what I'm
the day
saying?
before.
Get ready for the
Yeah.
game on Sunday.
And-
This is the pre-party for the party that's going to, happen when the Skins or the Washington football team handle their business.
And just to reiterate, Saturday night is the night you're probably watching this, right? Because it's pre-recorded. So the night you're watching this, when you're watching this, take your ass to the show. That's all.
Come straight to the party, man. My
Straight
man
to the
Shorty
party.
getting it in, man.
Yeah.
How many sets you gonna do with him? 1 set, 2 sets?
Yeah, we working it out right now, but it's gonna be a lot of energy. It's gonna be, it's gonna be an experience.
And you know
We'll
what's
have a good
crazy
time.
though? This is the only nigga I called. He said, this is the price. I said, look, fellas, this is the motherfucker wanted. We ain't negotiate this nigga. This is what he wanted. We had to have him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what it is.
That's the motherfucker. I be like, nigga, you sure you need this shit, nigga? You ain't even got to drive to the show. Nobody brings you to the motherfucker show. When you said it's my price, son, I'm doing that, man.
Yeah.
Next Saturday, baby. This Saturday, man.
Cool,
Love you,
cool,
boy.
cool. Love you
Hey,
too.
Shorty Coleone.
Thank y'all.
Name
Appreciate
them vegetarian chips you got.
Crank Chips at
Chips,
Crank
yo.
Chips DMV. Yo, get your pre-orders in. Atomic Foods and Beverages. We taking pre-orders. Plan to be in the stores real soon. You need this in your life. We're supporting the culture. Washington, D.C.'s first ever grab and go snack. The official snack of the DMV. The official snack of Go-Go. Say what,
They
say
said,
what.
let's go. That's it.
Only after talk. Hey, flick that shit up real quick. Man, she had a good camera too. She buy that motherfucker. You buy that shit to motherfucker.
You,
Look.
you got a card on you? We
yeah.
can put the card up there?
Yeah, that joint on Amazon.
Oh, is it a cost?
Flick that shit up.
You wake up and look out the window. You can see snowflakes dancing. You know that Christmas is coming. So it's time to get ready now. And even if it's cold, don't let it get you down. No, no, you are not alone. It's a holiday filled with love. Just believe it, and you can achieve.
was a underdog, but he knew it wouldn't be for long, yeah. Cause everybody tried to count him out. Before they knew what he was all about, yeah. But then one day, he got his Santa sleigh. Even though he had been afraid of what the other reindeer say. Rudolph was shining so bright. All the other reindeers, your love, keep shining your light. Never, oh never give up now.
Rudolph, he's a reindeer, he's a reindeer, red-nosed reindeer. Rudolph, he's a reindeer, he's a reindeer, yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter if you're the underdog, if you got a heart that's made of gold, like Rudolph, he's a reindeer. Let's fly around this world like oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, oh.
Shine bright, cause this is the season. You really don't need a reason. Let love fill your heart to the ceiling, and everything will be okay. You can always count on me, no. I want you spread your wings and fly, oh. If you're feeling down, just be strong. You have the gift like Rudolph.
Rudolph, he's a reindeer, he's a reindeer, red-nosed reindeer. Rudolph, he's a reindeer, yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter if you're the underdog, if you got a heart that's made of gold, like Rudolph.
Direct each and every week from the Power House of Podcast Radio on Sister Network. Hold it down. My girlfriend Hill, Shock B, Panama Rome. Like I say, look, we spent a lot of time on that joint, right? So you got a lot of shit with you, right? Because you've been sitting there. I told her she on deck. What we talk about? Because you got some shit.
We can talk about relationships. You know, we can talk about my girlfriends, and I talk about my girlfriend's girlfriend. We talk about, had a fierce conversation with a girlfriend early today, and she broke down into tears.
Shit.
I mean, it's real talk. It's real walkie-talkie. We get to talk about it. We can ignore it and let it go past us and catch up in the next decade or so. But I have a girlfriend, and we collectively have been entrepreneurs, own hair salons, day spas, boutiques, held it down for our families, raised them while our husbands were doing everything underneath and between the sun. We sat down on some of it. She has been a phenomenal wife.
How you know?
I mean, we girlfriends. We know what our girlfriends say and do. It's just what it is. No worries. Yes. And so this particular friend.
You keep all her secrets?
Pardon?
You keep all her secrets?
Well, we're each other's gatekeepers. And so I'm smart enough to just let mine out because I know I can't trust people. And if the best secret you have is the one you can only keep for yourself, and if you don't keep it for yourself, you can't expect anyone else to keep it.
Yeah, women, you listen to that shit, you lose your man.
With that being said, this particular friend and I had a conversation. She was kind of having somewhat of a meltdown today. Her husband is done well. He's an IT guy, super smart, really bright and intelligent, but he needs her help. And she has held the family down for years, got them to where they were. He was a great provider as well. We're not taking anything from him. But this is all about relationships. He now needs her help to help fulfill the rest of his dreams. And she's tired. She's like, I don't want to do it. And she knows her limitations. She's like, I can only manage so many things. I cannot manage this, the family, and that. And she's like, I just, for once, in tears, I just want to do me. I love him. I want him to be successful. And this is what I said to her.
Can you break down who he needs help with? Like, what is he like? What?
He needs help with establishing more irons in the fire for the business. He needs an executive. No, money. No. Money's not an issue. Those things that's a second. Because they've all put themselves in positions, them too, in positions where things kind of flow for them. He needs someone to help him think through the process to establish what systems or building blocks need to be in place. Her issue was this: I just want to be happy and comfortable and do me without having to have blood, sweat, and tears for the rest of my life. And I told her, I said, here's where the conversation got real good. It got kind of grimy and greasy. I said, well, you have a choice to make. Because I've seen this play out before 1,000 times in 1,000 ways. Speed up and come quickly to my point. You can either help your husband and put your dreams of just doing whatever you want on the back burner at ease,
or have some woman who's willing to creep in, because it's going to happen, make no mistakes about it, who's going to be everything that your husband said he needed. If you don't provide it for him, I've seen it play out with the doctors, the lawyers. It doesn't really matter. They'll take the woman who's a stripper in the strip club from Ozio's, or what's that? The Camelot.
Not Ozio's. Not
The Camelot next door. I know. It came quickly.
They don't have no fat asses.
Yeah. But they take them too.
They
take them too, and so they take
God,
them
what's the one?
and
Georgia
make
Avenue?
those. They make those women their
Penthouse.
assistants.
Penthouse. You got penthouse.
Yeah.
Penthouse. You got to be penthouse.
I know,
Penthouse.
guys. I know.
Ozio's
But they
no.
take those women and make those women there. These are heart surgeons. These are men that are judges, and they make those women there as executive assistants. And before you know it, the professional woman who's holding down her own as the registered nurse, who's really I call it the doctor nurse for lack of better words, or whatever. And when you look up in the next 10 or 15 years, the kids are raised. The wife couldn't take it anymore because the concubine, the whore, or the whatever the woman is who's now sleeping with the man for all of these years, and the man is happy to have his other with him, is now the wife. So I say you have a choice to make. She's like, what am I supposed to do, Sean? What am I supposed to do? I said, listen, you got to figure out how to balance the scales. So tonight, if you ask me the question, what I want to talk about relationships. How is it that we can better support our African-American husbands or men that we love, that we've been standing behind and being there for, and have taken all of y'all shit for the last 15, 20, 30 years? Because it is what it is. I mean, you can call it what you want, but it's what's real. It's what's real.
So I'm gonna get a motherfucker the assassin.
No, you do. You take
Hey, Panama.
Let Panama go.
Yes, sir.
You go first. Yeah, go ahead.
So,
address this bullshit.
I got a couple questions. So,
bullshit.
how old is your friend?
50.
50. And you're saying took a lot of his shit. Do you think he took any of her shit?
No, this woman I know for certain. Honestly, not being in the bedroom.
He asked a direct question. Did he take any of her shit?
Answer the damn question.
So is the answer no? She had no shit.
The answer to your question is
yes.
No.
She had no shit with her. I mean, you say zero shit, like zero, not even one shit.
You asked me the question, I gave you an answer. You
Not
didn't
even
accept it or
fucking-
not.
See, that's why we can have.
One
That's why we
term.
can have a fair conversation.
So
Because-
this is where men don't take you seriously.
And and I'm gonna say this. I probably don't even agree with everything Jerome's saying, but you're wrong right now. That's it.
No, my point is,
Okay.
there's two people in marriages, in relationships, and it always comes off as it's the black man, taking his shit, and the women are perfect, and we're all humans. I tell you, I've been married 41 years. I've been working with men and women
that's a
in
bit
relationships for 12 years.
Damn.
So this is not just my situation.
Imagine, hey, Rome, is it safe to say the relationship is in trouble when a woman's not happy?
No, not with Jerome. Jerome's trying to be.
No, he just say men thug that shit out.
Jerome thugs his way out. Hey, Jerome controls his household. I'll give you that. Unless he's faking. Unless she in the next room be like, hurry up and get on the phone, nigga. But I don't believe that shit.
So let's go back a minute. You mentioned earlier that you're a Christian woman. Right, you're a good Christian woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not religious. I'm not a Christian. None of
You
that.
go to bedside
So-
Baptist. You know what I'm
So
saying?
my question would be, in your Bible, what does it say a woman's role is to the man?
She's a virtuous woman. It's a woman that gets up every morning and she rises early and she takes care of her husband, and then she said, help me.
The Bible didn't say nothing about all that.
The Bible did. Maybe you did not read the
say?
entire Bible, but
I
I
don't read the
did,
Bible.
so
Check
you
that
stand
shit.
corrected.
Check that shit, Rome.
It said that
What
she's
chapter?
a
What
help
scripture?
meet.
What
We
is that,
can
John?
go from Leviticus.
Okay, that's it right there. There you go. That's it. Thank you. The first woman didn't have to go up and do the dishes, do all this stuff. Eve didn't have anything. The first woman starts from there and move on. All I'm saying is, I'm not trying to argue. I'm just saying, it says that the woman is to help me. I'm just trying to put stuff on the table. It's to help me. That's where we start.
She's in hell.
Now,
She is pulled
Hell-
from the rib of the man, the side, not from the top nor the bottom, but the side, not to
And
be
y'all been in
trampled
pain ever
on
since.
or to be
I don't-
taken advantage
I
of
don't
or take
believe
advantage
that.
of the man. Yes.
none of
she's in hell.
none of that is in the Bible. What you
I'm
just said.
sorry. Maybe you didn't read the entire Bible, but I did. Can you
Tell me
pull
where
up
it
the
is.
scripture?
Tell me where it is, Shanita. Tell me where it is.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
you
the
bored as shit.
thing.
How long does it take you to read the entire Bible? That shit big as shit. Like
on.
literally. Like, I would
No. So here's what happens,
that
Shaka.
shit, like,
That was the
It gets
dictionary.
formulated.
like,
It gets formulated to a point.
What happened?
It doesn't say.
Go ahead,
It doesn't say about Adam making his wife happy. It doesn't say anything about, and the most insane thing is, happy wife, happy life, because people have to keep their own self happy. You're responsible for your own happiness.
I agree with
Nobody else is responsible for
Are you
your
gonna
happiness.
come to a point?
Man-
Because I don't see you
man
coming
or
to a
women.
point.
Nah, he made a good point.
Because the point
What's
that
the
you're
point?
making,
What's
the point
your
that you're
point?
making,
I made my point.
I don't know.
The facts are the facts.
because a lot of the point you make statements. I'm making, you gotta back it up. The whole picture. The point I'm making is that you just mentioned about how men have their shit. You eliminated the fact that women have their, like they're angels. They don't have no shit. And the reason why and I work with thousands of men and hundreds of women. And what happens is, and I've got that same situation. My daughter's mother was an asshole. And I wasn't unstable.
Whoa, here you go.
No.
Back it up. Back it up.
Here you go.
Hey, what
Let me
made her
tell you.
asshole? What made her asshole?
It's
Because I
always
took
good
care-
when it becomes personal. Let's talk about it.
And by asshole, did you mean bitch? Like we this
Hey,
this is a family. Hey, this is
Suka.
this is uncensored. This is uncensored.
Suka.
So
Shaka.
I mean, call it
We
what
men.
it is. Like,
I got you, Shaka. I
Men
got
can
you.
be bitches too. I know a lot of men that are bitches too.
Suka.
So
So what happened
calm
was, she was in a situation in her home. She got put out of her home, and I was at home, and I moved out and got an apartment for both of us. For 6-7 months, I took care of her. She went to work, finally got a job after 7 months. Finally got a job. First time she got paid, she didn't come home.
damn.
Oh, she'd have been out.
Shit. Yeah.
She'd have
well,
been gone.
And so,
Yeah.
and
That's
so-
a little more. That's a little worse than an asshole. I wouldn't call it an asshole.
Respect shit right there.
Like, you know what?
Fuck
So-
that.
Why did
but
she
let me-
do that? Why did she do that?
That's a fair
She's right.
question.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
she was trifling as a personality trait. You ever heard of that? There are people that do things there are people who do things where they use and abuse.
May I ask
And
a
the-
question?
Yeah, sure.
How did you treat her during those prior 7 months before she was able to earn an income? Did you treat her with dignity and respect and make her feel like she was still a whole woman? Or did you make her feel like she was less than a woman so that the day that she did earn income and had her money and her finances together, that she was like, as soon as I get my money together, I'm getting away from this ignorant
That's that
MF?
lifetime.
Damn,
That's that
goddamn,
lifetime
you-
shit right there.
That's a
God
whole lot of
damn.
shit you
I
doing
just
there.
asked the
No.
question.
That's
It's
a
just
good
a
valid
question.
question.
How did you
That's a
treat
good
her?
valid question. No
Because
doubt.
people do things based on how people like, oh, I took care of them, I did this, that, and the third for them. Well, how did you treat them when they were in a position, in a predicament where they needed you? Because if you treated me bad and I was smart enough to keep my mouth shut so that I
What was
could
that?
get
how,
out,
how you said that? I was smart enough.
I
to
was
keep my mouth
smart
shut.
enough to keep my mouth shut,
Yeah.
and I saw that this was just a means to an end.
Don't go too
I'm
far.
not suggesting that this is what you did. I'm
I
asking
know.
the question.
I understand. So what happened was, I went to her job. I went because she was going to work. It was on a Saturday, and so I went to her job. Saw her pull up with a guy, right?
Oh.
So I,
Oh, damn.
So I should
I
have
rolled-
choked the
I
shit
rolled
out
up
of
Bob
her.
Thickens.
Yeah.
I rolled.
Bob Thickens.
I rolled up to her.
Nigga, you not locked up?
Walked up to her.
Shit.
And really? So I walked up to her. What's up? What's going on? Where were you last night? This was back before we had cell
that's-
phones.
she ain't come. Oh,
and people-
whoa.
She ain't
The
come
plot-
home?
The plot rhythmic.
And she spent her money? Oh,
Oh,
fuck
damn.
that.
No, I-
First
I'll be
check, and he
locked
was
up.
next.
Anyway,
Wow.
anyway, so I said, we'll talk about it when you get home. So when she came home, I had all day to think about it. She came home, we talked. She said she was over a friend of ours home. That
Friend
didn't
of
fly.
ours.
I know the guy she was with. So she had to leave. So 2 weeks later, she came back knocking on my door and multiple times and wanting to get back together.
You
So
went
I was
orange
treating
juice
her
Jones
so
on her,
bad,
didn't you? Please
she
tell me
had
you went
a
orange
check.
juice Jones on her.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Please tell me you went orange juice Jones on her.
Oh,
Orange juice Jones.
Juice
Yeah.
Jones.
Jones.
Scallywag. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Hey, look, hey, Rome, check this out. Check this
Girl
out.
trying to get a
Hey,
nut.
Rome, what we got to
What?
do, man, we got to hold this to next week, man, because this shit's crazy. Now, we all know that baby mama, they've been together 7 months. She got her first check after 7 months and come the fuck home.
That's the whole story.
That's a whole story. Hey,
a
look,
fucking scandal,
we got to
yo.
pick up next week. Hey, Rome, where
Yes,
can they
sir.
find you at, champ? Social media, where they can find you at?
I guess Twitter, at 3EO Designs.
That's it?
Twitter, yeah.
All right, get some fucking social media, man. Hill, what about you? Where can they find you at, baby?
You can find me at 818-319-0955.
You know motherfuckers gonna call you all fucking night?
You can your governor? Your number out?
God damn.
Calm down, guys.
Oh,
I didn't
nah, you-
finish.
Oh, she's
Here's
single.
the problem. No, it's not that I want you to find me. I have like multiple phone numbers, and obviously, if I did that, it's not my personal
damn.
number. But
Oh, she can got Google numbers. Don't call that shit, nigga. Hey, niggas, don't fall for that shit. She be like, look at these clown niggas call my Google number.
I'll
Google,
try this
Google,
again next week,
Hey, Google,
guys.
how many clowns call me today, Google?
I'll try this again next
Look
week,
at find you on
guys.
social
And
media.
Pookie, I left. I sent my the address, the link to my merchandise with Brian. I sent it to him. Hopefully, he can put it up or put it
Okay.
out. With,
Hey, what you selling? What you selling? What you selling?
T-shirts, sweatshirts, coffee mugs.
Shock B. Where do you
Well,
find
no,
you at,
wait
man?
a minute. If you know what I'm selling, I'm
Don't
selling
look at me.
real estate, not my real estate, but real estate houses you can buy and
You
sell.
gotta
When I
buy
asked you that, you ain't say nothing.
818-319-0955. I'm giving out the same information.
Wake it up.
Cat fight. Ow! 818-319-0955. If you're looking for a property in the Maryland, D.C., or Virginia area, I'm a licensed
You
real estate
got
broker for the
Facebook,
last.
Twitter, Instagram, something.
I don't need you to go there. What I need you to do is call me so we can have a real conversation. Thank you.
Hey, brother,
For me,
man.
I ain't selling nothing yet, right? But I'm gonna find something to sell, right? Whether it be widgets, weed, or whatever. Like whether we gonna sell something. I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna have a look for y'all next week.
Hey, look at that.
I'm gonna sell something.
Y'all can find me at www.don'tdateitcause.com. Hey, look, this is for Shits and Giggles, man. This is all
Shits
our
and
time,
Giggles,
man. Look,
yes.
Yo,
you
y'all
want
be
to find
good,
each and every
yo.
week? There's the Powerhouse of Podcast Radio. I'm Mr. Undisputed, holding my man down. Shock B. Hill, my
Hill.
girlfriend.
That's right.
Panama Rome.
Hey, hold on. Break down what my girlfriend's girlfriend means.
Hey,
Like when he says my girlfriend's girlfriend, so you, black man that's watching, he's talking about your girlfriend's girlfriend. That's who she is.
Hey,
She's
this
like
my
a roundaway
girlfriend.
I'm his
Girlfriend.
girlfriend's girlfriend.
I understand that
Hey,
shit.
we gotta go, y'all.
You know what? Listen,
Girlfriend go
sometimes.
both ways.
Listen, right?
We
Go
come
both
back to
she's
that
fine,
shit.
So
Shaka, that's
she's your
what it is.
girl's girl. She's the homegirl your girl's out with. So she's influencing your girl when she's out doing shit. So listen to what she's saying. It's important.
Hey, look,
You know what I'm saying?
Hater.
this nigga's
Hey,
crazy.
Hey, hate him
Hey,
and love him.
we be right back, y'all. See y'all next week, man.
Goodbye. Good night.